high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.
Good morning, Coffee Club.
Good morning, Coffee Club.
Coming to you at 9:52, a little late, March the 28th. How's everybody doing? Good morning, Sassy and Luna and Flatty. And good morning, Harabag. How are you this morning?
I'm doing pretty good. Hello, Luna. Sassy. Of course, Mouse.
As always, I have pinned the link to the top of chat so you guys can find it. Find your way up.
Hello, Flatty.
It's a very gray and wet day here today, Flatty. I'm so sorry. I send you sunshine.
Sunny and cold here.
Well, at least you got sun.
Yeah. I thought we had a pretty good show last night.
We had a lot of fun last night. We had a blast.
I just got a call from Jesus. I just got a call from one of the ladies, Kelly and Mary Teresa. Well, I had to decline it because we're on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Doggone it, Kelly.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Tell them to come on over.
Well, I'll have to drop to do that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it isn't like I couldn't get back in. I'm just saying I'd have to drop it if you want me to.
No, it's okay. Hey, Nada. Oh, the live from last night. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Boy, the streets have been crazy. I mean, it was a crazy night all over the city of YouTube. From one end to the other. I'm glad to see everybody's recovering from the late harsh night. Man, what a doozy, huh? Hey, Rev Rats, how's it going? Now, remember, guys, this is the open panel. The link is pinned to the top of chat. Come on up. sit and chat. There's no real topic except for what we end up talking about. Oh, you know, if y'all know who Corner Cobalt is, Corner Clubhouse Cobalt, he comes in here sometimes. He has a Sweet 16 basketball bracket going on. And how it works is instead of us picking a team or making a bracket, what he does is he assigns you a team to follow through the Sweet 16. And if your team wins, then you win. So you guys need to go over there and find Corner Clubhouse Cobalt and sign up for a spot on the Sweet 16 bracket. It's going to be a lot of fun. I like the fact that we don't really pick teams that were assigned teams. And he assigned me last night. He assigned me Houston. So me
I
and you
don't get
guys,
into basketball.
I know, and this is, this makes the sport more fun because I'm not interested in basketball. I'm a football fan, but
Right.
I do enjoy finding reasons to enjoy the games that I don't enjoy, and this is a good way to do it. Like I said, over here, guys, we are all going to follow Houston, the Houston Cougars. That's who our team is to follow through these brackets. So that was the team that was assigned to us. If Houston wins, we win. And we'll all together kind of keep up and see how far Houston goes just for the fun of it. It's all just for fun. But the team we have been assigned is the Houston Cougars. I think they play Duke, I believe, tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll keep checking in, we'll check in on that game tomorrow night. Night owl it was. But they've
Good
handled
way
that.
to put it.
They've handled that over there. We're not gonna bring that in over here
Yeah.
because y'all know y'all know how I feel about that. I'm a little squeamish about it. I would have preferred to taking it to her instead of throwing it
The
out.
way they did it. Yeah.
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 I'm the type of person that if there's an issue with a person, I don't want to put you on blast. I will go to you, No, Luna, it's fine. It's fine. I no worries.
Hello, Rev Rex.
Yeah, that's us, Rev. We're mostly football fans over here. But I tell you, Cobalt, he always makes it fun. And I'm not big on basketball. So brackets are hard for me. I don't really get in on the brackets, because I don't know who to put. I don't watch basketball, and all of a sudden when you make brackets, you have to know your stats really well. But he took all that work out of it, and he's going to make it easy and make it fun, like I said. So we have been assigned the Houston Cougars, which I'm laughing about really hard on the inside. I'll take it. Bunch of cougars over here we are.
Uh-huh.
I would like to believe anyway.
That's funny.
But I will give my guys a little secret, y'all. I stopped and looked at Houston's statistics this morning. And guys,
Yeah.
I think we have a chance. I really do.
Well, that's cool.
The stats for Houston are really good. So yeah, it kind of excited me a little bit. Got me into basketball. And just from getting involved in this, here I go hopping over to do my homework on the Houston Cougars, and look, I've learned something.
Sassy. Wait a minute. I'm not a cougar. If you were, you'd make a pretty one.
Absolutely.
You too, Luna. You'd make a good cougar too. Because you're
How
both pretty.
I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
even know.
Maybe I'm overstepping. I don't know. If
I'm
I
saying
am, I apologize.
no, I'm like, honestly, how old do you have to be a cougar? Like, how old are you? How old is a
It's
cougar
just an
considered?
older woman going with a younger man. I
All
guess
day.
there is no real age limit.
Uh-huh. Yes, Luna's a cougar. Rev says, I tried getting fashionable and got myself a cougar. We lasted almost 11 years. Wow. There you go, Not Out. See, we'll own it. I would definitely be a cougar. But yeah,
Now,
so
when a guy goes with a younger woman, they have no name for that. That I don't understand.
that's a sugar daddy.
Okay.
He's a sugar daddy. Well, I mean, I guess a cougar could be a sugar mama too, right?
Yeah. Never thought of it that way, but you're right.
Hmm. Interesting.
Boy, that gives new meaning to who's your daddy.
I always thought that. I went for a guy that was my age, a team player, an equal. But you can't help thinking about, man, what if I just got me a stupid rich old man?
Hmm. Sugar mama. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's reversed.
Well, you can still get a sugar mama hair bag.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it's mostly just bringing
No,
her
no.
water and covering her with the quilt, but
Did you see Night Owl's comment? I'll highlight it. I'll highlight it.
everybody's so innocent. You think that, Nadia, but he can be quite the prankster. Yeah, I've heard his old stories. Let me jump over here to Google and research that again.
Luna, it's sassy, whatever.
It seems wild for Texas to name a team Cougar, but I see. We play tomorrow night. We play Duke at 9:30. I guess that's Eastern Standard Time. But we beat Texas A&M. We beat TCU, Texas Tech, lost to Iowa State, lost to Longwood. So the stats are pretty, I don't know. Stats are kind of in our favor, so we have a good chance. And of course, if they've made it to the final 16, then They're probably pretty good.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna beat the team with that girl that set all those records, though. Excuse me. You're sassy, all Cougars today. Hooray!
Let me tell you,
Oh,
Red, you'll get to know me. I am a thick Christian, but honey, I am from the south side of the kingdom as well. Oh, just so I cuss. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I want you to read these.
We all Cougars today. Hooray. Including Hairbag. Yes, Hairbag, you get to be a Cougar for a few days.
I don't know if I like that analogy, though.
Well, you can take Reb's line. He says, I'm not a cougar. I just get with cougars.
Yeah.
But for the next couple of weeks, we are cougars.
Hell, for me, any woman I get with is a cougar. Younger, older, I don't care.
We're just going to have to set you up on one of those speed dating things.
Nah, doesn't work for me. I don't like those speed dating things.
Was that not the craziest trend ever?
It was. It was like, how in the hell do you get to know somebody in 2 minutes?
And then swap,
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
that's the one that got me. So you're trying to be on a date. You're trying to put your best foot forward, but you've got to do it 5 times in one night. You know what I mean? This guy comes in, you've got what, a minute or however long it was. I don't even remember the time. What was the time frame on him, Airbag?
I thought it was like 2 minutes.
Yeah, something like that. You barely get, you barely get your speech out about yourself, your sales pitch about yourself. You barely get it out, and then a buzzer goes off. And then you swap tables and you do it again.
I know. I don't get how anybody could make a decision that quick.
But it was just kind of a slippery slope. I mean, all these questions like, well, what happens if, of course, you don't like guy number 1, you don't like guy number 2, you've got 5 tables to do tonight, but you do like number 3.
Yeah.
So do you go on to the next 2 behind it?
Yeah, because you got to give the other people a chance, I believe. Hey, Army vet, welcome in.
Hey, Army, the link is at the top of chat, guys. Y'all come on in and sit with us. Tell us how your day is going. Tell us how your week has been.
Come on, Army vet. You know you can do it. I don't want to say chop chop, but chop chop.
I think he owes Gigi. I think he owes Gigi and Big Dog Mom a twerk, don't he?
Yeah, something.
No, we're kidding, folks. We're only kidding. But yeah, back to the speed dating. I always thought that was just wild. I couldn't figure out how you could ever. I don't know. It just seems so clinical. You know what I mean?
It was stupid in my opinion.
Do have any of y'all known anybody that ever picked a date out of the speed dating thing?
I never knew anybody that even went on a speed dating thing.
I knew
Everybody I know, they always said, that's so damn stupid. I would never do that. Good morning, Dragon Classy.
Hey, Dragon Classy, good to see you. Good morning.
Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, the link is pinned to top of chat. Y'all come on up. Hey, Nikita. Good morning.
Good morning, Nikita. Great to see you.
I was just telling everybody that was here earlier, we are, as a team, I know Army Vet, but I was promised a peek too. So, she was going to let me see. So, it's kind of a wee thing. I'm just kidding. Um, but yeah, we are playing the Sweet 16 brackets with Corner Clubhouse Cobalt. He has gotten, the way he's got it set up is you tell him you want to be in it. You just let him know that you want to participate, and he'll assign you a team to follow through the Sweet 16. And if your team wins, you win. Hello, Frankie. And so
Hello, Frankie.
he chose teams last night, and we were chosen to follow the Houston Cougars through the Sweet 16 bracket. So that's who we'll be following. So again, for the next few days, we will be Cougars. It's just all in fun. Kind of, because I may get kind of serious about it if we start doing good. I may really get into
Ellie,
it.
thank you for coming.
Hey guys, welcome in.
Hey, look at this, Mouse.
That's it. That's it.
More Cougars are popping in.
Fantastic. But it ought to be, just something to give us something to do, some entertainment, something fun.
I need to apologize.
Uh-oh.
Elle, I'm sorry.
Hey, Dragon.
How are you?
Good morning, Dragon.
You needed to apologize to Elle for what?
Oh, I called that name Ellie. I thought it was Ellie, but it was Elle. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Well, I don't like it when people mispronounce my name like hairbug or hairball or,
And that's always
all
going to be a
those.
thing.
Oh, I know.
Hairy
I know.
chest. Hair chest.
That too.
What was the other ones? I can't even remember.
Right?
Well, Buddy used to call me Hair of the Dog,
Huh?
which is ironic because I don't even drink.
Isn't that what Siegel drinks every morning?
I don't understand how those people can come on for Drew. He'll start drinking it early in the morning. It's like, what the hell? How do you do that?
I don't know. I'm a weakling at alcohol, so there's that. I just
Yeah,
suck
me too.
I just suck at it.
That's why I stuck to my stuff.
Your new name is Hairbag 420 Cougar.
Oh, I love you, Sassy. You come up with some really good ones. That wasn't one of them.
So what have you been up to, Mouse?
Dancing around the streets, you know me. We had a birthday party here last night. It was a lot of fun. We celebrated Big Dog Ma's birthday in here last night.
I know I missed it. I wasn't feeling so hot, so.
Well, I
You
hope you're
feeling
feeling
better
better.
this morning?
Huh?
You feeling better this morning?
Kinda.
Kind of.
Well, that ain't good.
But, yeah. No, it's just weather. Just Eh, cold here. We got snow and that, and I've got snow in front of my door. I went to go open my door yesterday and the screen door. I can't even get out my house right now.
Ooh,
Oh,
Dad, come.
yeah.
And
Yes, I got.
just for shits and giggles, if you guys have noticed, just for shits and giggles, there's only one word blocked in my chat. You can say anything in my chat except for the one word, and it is blocked.
And
No,
it's a
okay.
4-letter word.
It is a 4-letter word. You can type it
And
in
it
chat.
is not a swear word except for mouse.
Well, I imagine Dragon Classy will agree with me right now. That's a 4-letter ugly word.
Uh
Like, go
huh.
away, man.
Yup. No shit. Oh man.
Well, I hope I don't get any more of that 4-letter word, swear word. Oh my God, we don't need it.
You know, Hairbag, you know you're naked. You have no icon.
No, I didn't. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, see now, to me it
No,
shows my seafood up
no,
on the icon.
it's
I
not
don't know
that
how to
night
get it
out.
on.
It's not that night out. Or Kiki, it's not that word.
It begins with an
Good
S,
night, Owl.
people.
Army, that's not
But
Come
Oh,
on,
shit.
y'all know my curse word. Y'all know this.
I think I know. I think.
No, I'm
let's
gonna go.
put it this way, Dragon. It has to do with the weather and it begins with S.
Oh, 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 oh. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
Her mind was
Mm.
way out in left field on that one.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, it went through. Oh, it went through.
What went through?
Oh, did it?
It sure did twice. Looky there. I'm gonna have to readjust some stuff. Oh no, to the snow. It went through. It's supposed to be blocked in my chat.
Yeah, right.
Well, I'm gonna have to work on that.
Hey, Airbag.
Hey guys, seeing as how I can't get an icon up,
Oh, that's okay.
That's okay. I was only teasing you out of fun, out of love there, dude.
I'm getting a lot of that this morning. That's fine though.
well, it was only done out of love because Mouse has
No
her
problem.
icon. I've got mine. I'm like, wait a minute, where's Airbags?
He just a little old gray man.
Yeah, right? Mm,
So how have you been, Diamond? I hadn't talked to you in a couple of days. How have you been?
yeah, I'll tell you later.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I went live Friday on my channel. I interviewed a friend of mine who does paranormal.
Oh wow, cool.
Yeah.
How did that go?
It went good, actually.
Does he take you on paranormal investigations and stuff
No,
like that?
no, he lives too far away.
Oh,
He lives too far away, but it was kind of spur of the moment, and I decided to interview him. And yeah, the live went 3 hours more than what I really wanted, but I needed the hours anyhow. So, but he showed some of his stuff places he went. He went to it's Exploring with Ben and Sam, and some of the places he went to an abandoned hospital, and they left a bunch of stuff behind. Looks like vials of something
Oh,
behind, and I'm going, huh? Okay. But yeah, it was a good
that's
time.
not good.
No.
What? Oh my goodness. You would have thought they would have taken that kind of stuff with them or at least disposed of it.
I don't know. The place was abandoned, so I mean, their place was like trashed. Yeah. Um,
I've
it
seen a
was
lot of those paranormal shows where they've been in different hospitals,
no.
and some of them have only been closed for a few years. And my God, they look like they've been closed for decades.
Right? Oh, I know.
You know, it just makes you wonder how well they are building these hospitals anymore.
Hey, Mouse. I see you,
Ew.
sweetie. But yeah. And then he went to they went to some other place, and um there was a bunch of coffins.
I
Yeah,
hope they were empty.
they were.
Look, let
They
me
were.
guess, somebody laid down in one to try to get some voices.
No, no, no. But it looked like the inside was like um almost looked like it was like the material in there in one of the coffins, and almost looked like it was ripped, and like I'm just going, oh man, because it's up on my channel, and he played some of his um investigations on my channel, and I was like, whoa.
Cool.
Oh. He just hasn't been able to go for a while because they're in the process of moving to a different place to live, and so he just hasn't had time.
Well, see, that just leaves you room to investigate the new house, even.
Yeah, I kind of after that live, I said that to him. He started.
What happens if the new house is haunted? Well, you would know.
Yeah, right. Yep,
I love that coffee cup. Hold
I
on.
see that.
Let me put that solo.
Oh, hang on. I got to be able to see how. There we go.
There you go.
Oh yeah, nice mug.
Friend of
That's all
mine sent that to me for my birthday this last year. I got it. I
Nice.
couldn't believe it, and I laughed like hell.
right. She knows you well, hairbag.
Yeah,
Yes, he does.
she does.
Yes.
She knows you well. Yeah.
So what have you been up to, Mouse? Besides
Good morning, Nikita.
around.
Not a lot. I spent a lot of time in Canva this week, and that's about it.
Yeah, right.
It's like shorts, though. You get into Canva and you start making things, and one project gives you an idea for another project, and before you know it, you got 5 projects open, and it's 6 hours later.
Oh no.
Did my icon come back by any chance?
No,
No.
Let me drop down. I'm gonna see if I can't do it while in regular chat and then pop back up.
Okay.
okay.
I'll be right back.
All right.
But boy, were the streets alive last night. There was all kinds of things going on.
Um.
I mean, full moon kind of stuff.
Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Pretty much.
Letting it all hang out all over the
Yep.
streets.
Yep. Pretty much. Oh yeah. There's been a lot going on.
Yeah. I hear old Ernie Shell's back in the game.
Oh, I kind of told you that, love.
Oh, I seen something the other day, guys, that just cracked me up. And I don't mean anything judgmental by it, but JLR is on screen. No, who was it?
Well, you know, Dolly's there too. You know, Dolly Vision.
Yeah,
It-
but he was showing if it was, oh gosh, I believe it was JLR
yeah.
that was down talking the guy that runs the Cajun Army thing over there. And he's just going on and on about how this guy's a scammer. You know, he's doing it for likes and clicks and views.
That I don't doubt.
I'm going, wow,
I will.
pot
I
me
will.
kettle. I'm like,
I will. I will say one thing. JLR. He goes around and sues people.
I know. That's what I was like, wow, pot meat kettle.
Yeah.
You know, it's like for
Yeah.
one jagaloon to go on about another jagaloon over there is like so funny.
Right.
Hey, Hustle, it's good to see you. Good morning.
Hey, so yeah.
It was so funny.
Yeah, Sassy, you're right. I agree with that comment. Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
There's always a lot going on. Always. You never know what's going to happen next.
You never know.
Well, it's true. You don't.
No, and just when you think you've got it figured out and you think you know where it's going to go, it does not. It does a whole 360 and comes back.
Yep. 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 Yep.
I take it I'm still black or white.
No.
No, you're just
No.
needing a
Your
little
icon's
bit.
there.
Good. It worked then.
Must be StreamYard playing games. I know a lot of people have been complaining about StreamYard lately.
I
So,
want y'all to see this. Now he comes in here with this first thing in the morning, right? And
yeah.
I know what it's a whole broiled out on the table there. Lobster, corn on the cob. And I'm supposed to stare at this and not get hungry for 3 hours.
Yeah.
And every time I look at it, I'm like, all I need is butter. Just give me the butter and I'm going in.
Yeah.
See that little white thing down in the bottom right hand corner?
Yeah.
That was the dish that had the melted butter in it.
No, I'm gonna need it bigger than that. It all needs
Oh, it
butter.
was no, it was a good size container.
Is
It
that
really
right?
was.
Hold on. Is that right, Army? That what did they say? I mean, I have nothing against the Cajun Army, anything like that. You know, I'm very thankful they were down there helping. It just cracked me up that JLR was sitting there talking about how that guy was in it for clicks and views, and I'm like, wow, JLR, really?
I don't know. I don't even know why he's down there. And that and Dolly Vision.
Did he find anything
Okay,
with his
Sassy.
drone? I didn't watch. I know he showed up with his drone. Did he find anything with his drone, O'Dolly?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know.
Well, I got to admit, even both of those guys, from where they were 2 years ago and the behavior patterns that they had, the
Yeah.
shenanigans. Yeah, I will admit the two guys have both grown some, I guess you could say. You know,
Right.
I actually did watch JLR while he was out on the border. And I believe he did a fantastic job out there. He showed me the things that I wanted to see,
Mm.
you know, the actual things I wanted to see.
Oh,
And
I didn't know. Well, see, I'm not sub to that guy, so um, I didn't even know he went to the border.
oh yeah, he beat the truckers out there. He was out there before the truckers were. And like I said, he walked out to the border. He walked out to the river there in Eagle Pass and showed us, you know, all the things that we wanted, you know, that we really wanted to see from what's going on down there. He did an amazing job covering that. I'll hand him that. Welcome back, AV. And there have been a couple of things that, you know, I've gotten some good information out of Dolly. And, you know, they have those
Yep.
static lives, you know what I mean, that get
Yep.
wild.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah.
I wish I knew what to add to this, but I don't know this person that you're talking about.
Oh, I know, hairbag. I do.
we
I've heard
should
of them
probably,
both.
oh, yeah, we might have to do a live. I'll have to figure out how to do it where I can showcase these people, but I don't want to talk crap about them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
I
your
know.
decision. I'm not going to tell you, you know, how to feel about these people, what to believe, whether to believe them or not. You know, I'm not in it for that. But to know some of the characters that are out here on these streets, to not know them, you're missing some entertainment. I mean, you're missing some of the entertainment.
Oh man, there's entertainment all over the place of the YouTube
Oh my
streets.
God, you said a mouthful there. I don't know if you could call it entertainment or what, but yeah, there's a lot out there.
Oh yeah.
You have to approach YouTube that way, guys. You can't take it personal. This is not a place to get, you know, that personal. Now we do
Yeah.
our coffee streams and we sit down and we talk real life, you know,
Yep.
but some of these shows are out there for entertainment and they ham it up for our entertainment. And I can appreciate that. I really can.
Oh yeah.
Representatives of the Cajun Army put out a video of the interaction between him and Dolly. Oh, okay.
No, all right. I didn't know that army vet. Oh, okay.
I do wonder though, Army vet, do you know if the two major groups have joined them as far as Adventures with a Purpose or EquiSearch? Good morning, Carla.
Good morning, Carla.
Hey, Carla. So,
Good morning, horse lover.
Oh, my personal life is all over YouTube. I don't care.
yeah, I hope that boy Sebastian gets found.
I do too.
Yeah. Well, look at Summer
What's
was
this about now?
still missing too.
Sebastian is the what is he, 12? I believe.
15.
Is he 15?
Yeah.
He's an autistic boy thought to have wandered out of the house in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And I say thought because they haven't found him and they haven't found evidence that he wandered out. He's not
No,
coming
they
across
haven't.
any of the ring cameras that were out there,
Yep.
So
Oh,
they're
okay.
thinking the parents did something to him, I take it.
Well, it's a question. I don't want to say they did. I don't want to say I even suspect them. Because, I mean,
No,
this
I thought maybe you heard something like the law thought they did or not, or
well, I mean, as in any missing child case, at some point, the parents are always investigated.
Oh
That's just
yeah,
a part
Yep.
of the process. And you want to go in and clear the parents so that you can move on down the line.
exactly.
Where these cases get caught up is on these cases, sometimes they can't get past the parents. They can't rule the parents out. Like Summer Wells or this one. And so that kind of takes a strange, crazy turn. And the conspiracies start flying, right?
Yep.
Everybody's got a theory.
Yep.
Oh man, that's deal with Summer Wells. That has really bothered me. Goddamn lying people.
All of them. All of them.
Every single one. They have no couth. They have no decency toward a child. And if they ever do find out what happened, I hope they throw the freaking book at them. That little kid deserved nothing about what she got. And I don't give a damn. There's no way in hell that that little girl is still with us.
Yeah. I know. And
That kind of crap just fries my bacon.
I know. I know. Well, like, there's a 3-year-old little boy missing, Elijah, out of Wisconsin. And
Right.
yeah. Yeah.
That was the one that the mother handed him off to another guy
Your
to
boyfriend.
to discipline and basically
Yep.
torture.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. And it's heartbreaking. That little boy is so cute.
I know.
I have to admit, my story isn't as bad as that. I mean, at least I know where my kids are. But I'll tell you what, I've had dealings with that kind of crap before. And I'll tell you, it makes you want to go after the person that did it. It really does.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, I absolutely believe he had something to do with it. In that situation, this child is handed to you to torture.
Yep.
Of course, yes, he absolutely had something to do with it.
Oh yeah. Right now the mother and the boyfriend are sitting in jail for charges of neglect.
Oh, absolutely. What they had admitted to was abusive already.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was. Yeah.
And
It's heartbreaking.
to say that I don't know what happened to my child in the middle of me abusing him, it just doesn't float well. You know what I
No,
mean?
it don't.
No, it don't. Before I got the notification you were live, I was listening to some other podcaster put out a video, but They found his blanket, Elijah's blanket somewhere.
Right. Yeah.
Mhm. I didn't even know that.
And of course, I mean, a blanket. Come on, y'all didn't have high winds. You know what I mean? It didn't
Mhm.
blow a blanket out the window across town miles away. The
So
blanket got there
Carla,
somehow.
Yeah. Yeah.
so Carla, did you buy a saddle for that pup yet?
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
She's got a Saint Bernard puppy, or not Saint Bernard, Great Dane.
Oh, yeah. Great
Oh,
Danes are huge.
the old
They're big
Marmaduke.
babies.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Marmaduke, the guy that used to um draw the Marmaduke cartoons,
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
he's from about 30 miles from here.
Oh, wow.
He always featured uh the meat market
Yeah.
the guy that owned it, he went to school with him. His name was Dave Cave. And they always had Cave's meat market in the
Good
cartoon.
morning.
Good morning, Arctic.
Good morning, Arctic.
How's everybody doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Oh, I'm just waking up, so I'm doing all right.
Well,
Got a
that's
cup
what
of
Coffee
coffee.
Club is for. Grab your cup of coffee, get woke up, chat a little bit.
Eric. And, yeah,
No, Carla. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
65 pounds? Oh,
Yeah.
damn, Carla.
Yeah, and he's just a puppy.
That's going to be a big old puppy. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And it's only 4.5 months old.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Gigi, good morning.
Good morning, Gigi.
Hey,
Again, guys,
Gigi.
I've got the link pinned to top of chat. Y'all come on up.
She's another one that could be a cougar because she's so pretty.
Her bag. Mm-hmm. Oh.
Congressional inquiry won't derail Georgia election case with Fannie Willis. That one's another crazy one. I'm still trying to figure all that out.
Are you guys going through the news?
Yeah, just kind of going tossing around current topics.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear anything good, Artie?
Huh?
Did you hear anything good on the news?
Well, I heard Baltimore's going to be getting a new bridge.
I'd say.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, really, I'm kind of in the dark when it comes to news and politics and that sort of thing. Unless I hear about it on YouTube, unless, one of my contacts here on YouTube tells me about stuff. I really kind of don't know about it.
Well, we are for a couple of days through the Sweet 16 bracket, Dan. We are the Houston Cougars. I'll explain that to Arctic. Arctic, we as a channel, we are playing brackets for the basketball, the March Madness, and we're down to the Sweet 16, which is the last 16 games.
Okay.
And we've joined up over at Corner Clubhouse Cobalt's channel. He is doing the brackets, but the way he's doing it, instead of us deciding the brackets, he took the 16 teams and we let him know that we want to be involved, and he assigns a team. He picks you a team to follow, and if your team wins, then you win. And so, we signed up to play. He posted the teams last night, and we were assigned the Houston Cougars.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So that's what we're going to be doing through the rest of March Madness, is following the Houston Cougars to see if Mouse's channel wins the bracket there.
The Houston Cougars. That must be
Uh-huh.
a pretty young team.
Yeah, I thought so too, because I'd never heard of it. But
Me
like I said,
neither.
I'm not a big basketball fan, so this is just a fun way to kind of get in on the March Madness because it's there,
Hmm.
and I don't have to know stats. The way he set it up, we're each assigned a team. But I did look at the Houston stats, and I think we're in pretty good shape.
Okay, I don't know nothing about it.
I don't either. So this is a learning process with me. I've never really followed basketball through March Madness. So this is a learning curve for me, but this is a way to kind of, learn it, kind of get involved if you're not really a basketball fan and don't know who to cheer for.
Right.
Somebody comes along and assigns you one.
Yeah. Pretty much.
So our first game will be tomorrow night at 9:30, and I think we play Duke
Duke.
University.
Oh, it's college basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay. I really know nothing about that.
I don't either.
Yeah.
So
I
we're
don't
gonna.
either.
That's me either. So we're gonna learn as we go, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
But like
I
I said,
remember when my boys got into basketball.
I never cared for it.
And
basketball is one of those that if you're not playing it, it's just not fun for me to watch.
yeah, pretty much.
Football, on the other hand, I would rather watch it than play it.
Shit,
Oh
even,
yeah.
even playing it was like not fun for me. I played basketball with the church team, and
Uh-huh.
all I
Okay.
remember is just running back and forth and back and forth, just running back and forth all night long.
Yep. Pretty
Never,
much.
never getting the ball because
Yeah,
everybody
pretty
was
much
taller
is
than
right.
me. And
Yeah. And the basketball was one of those games that if you didn't have height, you weren't picked.
Yep, pretty much.
They started with the taller kids when they chose teams. And y'all know I'm teeny tiny short, so there was that.
Yep.
I always had to play point.
I never played basketball, so I never did sports.
Point
oh
is the
shoot, I don't even know the positions and stuff. I'd
point
like
is
to
the
play
one that
the playbook. I
point
don't
is the
even.
one that brings the ball down the court, and then you got two wings, and then two posts, on the square, because you got 4 on the square and 1 coming in, because there's 5 playing.
Yeah.
And so point is the little person that brings it in that passes it to a taller person to make it into the basket.
Yep.
That was my
Boom.
job.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Are y'all talking about? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, the P Diddy thing.
Aren't
I'm
we
up
back?
with that too.
I heard about
I
that. That
think
both his houses got swatted.
The interesting part is that it wasn't the FBI, the DEA, it was Homeland Security.
Yep,
well,
What are we
I
talking
Homeland
know.
about?
Security would look into it if it went, out of the country,
It's
because
very
then it would involve the how would you say intercontinental
Yeah.
trafficking.
Mm,
So that's the only thing I can figure
What are we talking about?
that deal with P Diddy. I'm
P.
sure you heard of that.
No. What's a P. Diddy?
Oh,
the rapper P Diddy, Puff Daddy.
Oh,
He keeps changing his name, Puff Daddy,
Puff,
Puff.
Puff Daddy.
Yeah,
I've
Nick.
heard,
yes.
I've heard the term before, but I
Yeah.
really don't know who he is. Sorry.
he's
Yeah,
He's a
see, that's
rapper
what I
or
said.
whatever.
See, normally, yeah, like Army Vet said, the FBI would take the lead, like on Bill Cosby or R. Kelly. The fact that Homeland Security is handling the case is quite interesting.
Yeah, it is.
What do you
I,
do? What are they
He's accused of
investigating?
sex trafficking and, from what I gather, also dealing in drugs.
Well, they're all dealing in drugs, aren't they?
Yeah, but it's
You
not
would, I
DEA.
think so.
Yeah, I mean, of course, it's all that. It's just interesting that the Department of Homeland Security has the case. That brings in some new stuff. It's
I
not just
wonder
the
if they do
FBI.
it just for interstate.
That's what I'm saying. This is going to be.
Normally, Homeland Security works like a certain buffer zone all the way around the country, like the continent. Like the
Yeah.
outer edge.
Yeah, but
So,
Homeland Security comes in when it's across the borders, when it's crossing the borders.
maybe because they're on that buffer zone, right on the border. I would think that the CIA would be involved in anything like
Well, that's what we were
foreign,
saying.
you know.
But it's
You
not
see
the
Army
FBI.
vets comment?
It's not the FBI. It's not the DEA, as we would. I would think DEA would also have had it, but it's crazy.
I couldn't believe it when uh, when I heard about it, when they
Me too.
did both his houses,
Yeah,
and I'm going, man, what is this world coming to?
it's crazy. So there's going to be a lot of things come out about it that are going to shock us. I was going to say though, yeah, Gutters Pub, I did too. In basketball, I actually broke a finger. And I was always jamming my fingers on the basketball constantly. I always had a jammed finger. Always.
Oh wow!
I know how to play horse pretty good. That's about it. Or
Yeah.
21. 21's another one, I guess.
Yeah.
Just those relaxing, like one-on-one
Yep.
type of games.
We got pretty creative with horse as kids because we had a park in the neighborhood that had basketball hoops. So
Yeah,
we got pretty creative with it. If it was a short game, we'd play pig. If we wanted to be out there all day, we'd take horse and make a long word out of it, like battery or something.
hmm
Yep.
I had a basketball hoop in my garage, but I used it to skin deer, so I didn't really use it to play basketball. It was more of a hunting tool.
I had a basketball go too, but that was for daddy's coaching. Me and my dad spent hours and hours in my driveway with him coaching me. I
Yeah.
played, I played a lot of sports growing up, and it was always a deal. It was pretty cool the way my parents would do it. They wouldn't, they weren't the parents that would sit in the stands and scream and holler at me during the game or something like that. They didn't like that. So they
Yeah.
would wait till after the game, drag me back out, to the front yard and make me practice it, and that's where they were like, "Oh, this is where you messed up, do this better." So
Yeah,
yeah,
right in the front yard where all the neighbors could see.
oh, I know, yeah, but
You know?
I was always very much appreciative of, that my dad would push me,
Yep.
but he didn't do it in a way that would embarrass me,
I played soccer, baseball, like skiing, downhill skiing, swimming.
Yeah, we didn't have all that. God, downhill skiing,
I
that'd
only
have been.
played basketball for the church team, and I didn't like basketball at all. There was like too much running in it.
Oh, we had little dribblers, so I started in little dribblers as soon as I was old enough. But
Yeah, true.
I was a very hyper child, lots of energy. So anything they could put me in that I would agree to, man, they put me in it. Get that energy out. So we did softball, basketball, volleyball, track, and I even did cheerleading for a year. I didn't like that very much, but I did it.
Yeah.
Lots of swimming.
Yeah, lots of
Never
swimming.
went to a school with a pool.
Oh fuck, we had a huge pool. 2 diving boards.
I went to one school for about 2 years that did have a pool, and that was cool because they would take your PE class,
Yeah.
and 6 weeks of the year they had you in that pool doing swimming lessons. So everybody in the school got swimming lessons.
Oh,
Yeah.
You
Cool.
read Sassy's comment.
Yes, I did hear that, Sassy. And no water in his lungs. Now, mind you, he was found in the water.
did you hear that Ripley?
Yeah, it's
Riley
that kid
said,
that was walking home drunk and he came up missing.
Who's in the wallet?
They
Who's
had
that?
it on the
okay, it starts out like this. He's a college kid, Nashville, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And him and his friends are at a bar. And the rumor is they think he might have been roofied or drugged in his drink because he was only served one drink at the bar that night. Okay.
That ain't enough to get drunk.
Yeah. Well, the bar felt like because of his behavior, he was acting, kind of, I guess, drunk, maybe drugged. But the bar thought he had been overserved, right?
Huh.
They didn't
Yeah.
realize at the time that they'd only served him one drink, but they felt like he was overserved and drunk, and they kicked him out of the bar by
Well, I'm
himself.
sorry. The
So
bartender would have known that he only had one drink. And it seems like to me it had to be one of the bartenders that slipped it then.
no, hear me out.
Well, depending on how packed the place was. Was it like a club or a tavern or a
It was
saloon?
kind of an uptown thing. It was kind of in town, right? But probably kind of a pub kind of thing. Anyway,
Was he acting weird before he got his drink?
No.
Okay.
But anyway, the bartender notices his, drunken behavior and tells him to leave the bar. So he takes off walking, and he's walking through town. He even comes across a police officer. They have him on
Body cam.
Yeah, on body cam, talking to the police officer, but he kind of tries to walk by and says he's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But here's my thought, guys. So he ends up in the river with no pants and no water in his lungs. If he was drugged
in the river with no water in his lungs,
right? So if somebody slipped him something, wouldn't it make sense that person would have followed him out? I mean, you don't drug somebody for no reason, right?
Shit, I don't know. These days, people do lots of shit for no reason. But if they found him in a river with no water in his lungs, he died before he was entered the river.
And they, the autopsy there says accidental, but
accidental, but how? It wasn't a drowning, obviously.
Right.
Unless
and they found him
fell
what?
on a rock and hit his head and fell in.
Yeah,
I mean,
but they found him naked, no wallet, no nothing.
Even if it was just even if he was drugged just to rob, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
But
they ain't gonna like take all his clothes. That ain't a robbery. That's something else.
possibly.
I mean, unless we're talking about like a Terminator movie where like the Terminator like teleports down and time travels back in time. He's butt ass
Yeah,
naked and needs like clothes. Like that shit doesn't happen except for in Hollywood, right?
Right.
Like when
that's
you're
right.
robbed, like when somebody gets robbed, they're just like, "Give me your wallet." They're not, "Give me your underwear." You know?
Or your pants.
You're right. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, it doesn't work like that usually. Anyway,
Well,
Hey,
we had a
Carla
case
brought up
here.
a good point. What about
some
rape?
kind of foul play there. I mean, unless he was high on some like what like ecstasy or something, where he like stripped off all his clothes and he was like burning up, overheating or something. Then he was like headed towards the river and he like died like right when he was getting in the river.
Could be. Yeah, and being
Right?
drugged, we don't know what he was drugged with or how much he got. We don't know the dosage. Could he have, could it have been an OD
Excuse me.
situation where he got out there walking overheated?
When this happened, just yesterday or
Mm-mm.
recently or
No.
what?
Few months ago.
No,
Oh,
it's
so they probably got
few-
like the toxicology reports back then, right?
they haven't released them.
Oh, sure. Why don't they release this crap like right away when they get it? Like, what the heck? You
I
know?
know. Some things, they'll hold close to the chest in case it is a crime, in case he was a victim and there's somebody to prosecute.
I'll be right
Yeah, I
back,
suppose
Mama.
if it's open investigation, they do withhold data, you know? Hmm.
Let's see, Saxy. Toxicology takes weeks or takes even months. Now they say body and no shoes and no pants and no wallet and a little bit of water in lungs. If it's true, then he was dead before he fell in the water. That, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But doesn't it stand to reason that if somebody is going to slip something into your into your drink,
Drink.
that it's for a reason? You know what I mean? To
Yeah.
to debilitate you for a reason, whether it's rob you, physical assault, what
Usually,
have
yeah,
you.
you would think.
You would think, yeah.
I mean, it's kind of far fetched for it to just be a prank. You know what I mean? For somebody to just walk
Yeah.
by and Ruthie your drink just for the shits and giggles of it. Usually, you got to buy that drug. That drug costs money. You're
Yep.
not going to walk around just
Right.
slipping it in drinks for the hell of it. When you do, it's a target. You do it to take some sort of advantage of them.
Yep.
So to me, that would be the suspect.
Yeah.
Young Savage, good morning. How are you?
I don't know.
Oh, and yeah, that's a good theory. Many men and other athletes get drugged all the time, either for paternity reasons to gain paternity on him, or to rob him for money.
Yep.
It just in my mind, it stands to it just connects the dots. If somebody ruthied him in his drink, that they would have slipped out of the bar and followed him. And it was probably a local who knew the area well and stayed out of the cameras.
That's possible too. That's possible too, yeah. But I feel bad for that their family.
Oh, absolutely. Can you imagine sending your kid away to college? And that, guys, I'll tell you right now, that is scary. That's one of the most scariest things you'll ever do.
Yep.
Been there, done that, loading that kid up, taking them off to college. The first, that first time is so scary. They've never been away from home. And as a parent, all these fears come into your mind,
Yep.
and this is, it's a test of, a parent's faith in God, that you send your kid out there and they're going to be okay. All you can do is tell God, "Yeah, please take care of my kid." You know what I mean? I can't be
Yep.
there all the time. And for that to happen in college it's devastating.
It is.
You think you're doing the right thing. You think you're giving them a future.
Yep.
Kim, good morning, sweetheart. It's good to see you. Kim is the only one allowed to say snow because she made me a snowman for my birthday.
Oh, how
The
sweet.
drink in public, are we right? What the heck, man?
That's me, Army Vet. I don't drink a whole lot, but I'm very nervous about it when I do. I want to be like at home, out of the bottle, that was sealed.
Here in Wisconsin, we have barrel parties every Wednesday up at the Capitol lawn.
You have what parties?
Barrel parties.
Oh,
Beer
yeah?
parties.
Is that like whiskey?
Bands playing and people drinking, walking around the Capitol Square up at the Capitol building. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Doesn't get more public than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, women aren't always targets at the bar. We got to remember men are too. And for different reasons. It's not the same exact reason women are drugged, but there are ways you can take advantage of a man when he's
Yep.
not
Really,
thirsty.
tell us about this mouse. Inform me so that I know what to look for.
Okay, say there's a bar, there's, the local women are hanging out looking for guys.
Yep, and one of them scoping me. How
Okay,
she's like
say a famous
scouring for me.
basketball player walks in with his buddies.
Yep.
And that local girl knows he's a famous basketball player who makes money. Now her idea is if she can get him to father a child, she's got, direct line to his money for the next 18 years.
Hello,
Yeah.
Kim. Welcome in.
Do you think a lot of women think like that, though, Mouse?
Hey, Kim.
You'd be surprised.
I'm
Yeah.
sure I would be. Yeah.
You really would be surprised. Yeah, I do. I think there are women out there who are in the catfish mentality, who are scoping opportunities to further themselves,
Yep.
quick, easy ways.
Yep.
Read Kiki's comment.
I got drugged one time, but thank God I had a best friend that took me home. She didn't leave me alone. Absolutely. And that's another question about this kid. He gets kicked out of the bar and he walks out alone. His friends don't go with him.
Yeah, that's kind of odd.
Was he there with friends? I thought you said he was there alone.
Now, he was there with friends and he got kicked out. When
And
he got
He had
kicked out,
two other friends with him.
but he
Nice
left
fucking
alone.
friend.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
And the thing I don't understand is why the friends let him leave by himself.
Yeah, that's what my thought was too.
Just like what Army Vet says here.
What's he say? I can barely fucking
You're
see.
drunk. You don't use a condom. You have a baby. That one mistake will cost you 18 years of financial responsibility.
Yeah, it could.
That's the scam. And or can go so far as, stealing his credit card, stealing his ID.
I had a
Identity
chick
theft.
steal my fucking baseball cap one night at the bar. I couldn't believe it. just boldface stole my fucking baseball cap right off my head.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now
And
that's
I
a
couldn't get
thing
it
in
back,
Texas.
because it was like, shit, if I made a stink out of it, then A, I look like a pussy, and B, you should just start fucking screaming bloody murder, like, you know.
Yeah.
Kim says, "Hey, Charlie."
Yeah,
She
I
was
know.
hot
I
too.
see
Yeah,
that.
she was
I
fucking
wish I
nice.
could type in chat. I'd answer her. It's good to see you, Kim.
You can, yeah. So say she can hear you.
Yeah, I know. I know.
That was a brand new baseball cap too. That was the first night I fucking wore that cap.
You know, in Texas, that means something else.
Stole
That
right
means
off my fucking.
that's a whole thing in Texas.
What's it mean?
You're in a barn. This was, I don't know if they still do this in Texas or not, but when we were younger and we were in the club, it was a thing. If you walked over and put a man's hat on your head, he owned everything under it for the night.
Hey, maybe she was
No.
from Texas. I just didn't get the clue.
No, I mean, men were very just like the vets, you don't touch their hat. Cowboys are that way too. You don't touch a man's cowboy hat. Oh, they will go off. You don't even move it out of the
Yep.
chair. They move it. You never touch a man's hat in Texas. It's a thing. And
Yeah.
if a woman walks up and grabs a man's hat and puts it on her head, that means
Mhm.
he owns everything under that hat for the night.
Oh, Jesus.
I didn't put my cap on her head though. She took it off my head and fucking put it on
No,
her head.
that's what I'm saying. The men don't put it on their head. If a woman
Mm.
grabs a man's hat and puts it on her head herself, she's telling the guy, you own everything under this hat for the night.
I think that probably you're right. That probably is what she was trying to say to me. And we were hanging out all at night, and
Yeah.
I was letting her wear my hat, so I really kind of didn't give a shit because she was pretty hot, And
Yeah,
but man, by the end of the night, she got so fucking plowed, she was throwing up on the fucking sidewalk outside the bar. So I was like,
Oh,
Yeah.
someone put
I
something
wasn't,
in my
I
drink.
wasn't about to like take her home and take advantage of her. She was so fucking plowed.
Do you see Sassy's comment?
Someone put something in my drink and end up naked in someone's bed. Don't ask me how that happened because I don't remember it. See, that's the scary part.
Yep.
Oh, Kim, I'm so sorry. I hope you get to feeling better.
Yeah, really.
Hope you feel better, Kim. Yeah, the weather has messed everybody up, and it's supposed to be spring and all this, and it's just, yeah, the weather's being weird. Yeah.
Looks like it's melting off a little bit.
Yeah, it's melting. It was
Go away,
fairly nice yesterday.
go away, snow.
Hey, you better tell Arctic about your ban on that word.
What? What word? Oh, the S word?
Yes.
Yeah.
I hate that you're sick, Kim. You're always so spunky and happy.
Oh, it happens. So,
It's starting to look warm there, though. At least it looks warm. It's probably not
Sky's
warm.
blue.
oh, the sky is blue
snow's
here too.
melting.
Erdick, you live where?
That's central Wisconsin.
So you live in Wisconsin too, yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Madison. Four Lakes
Yeah, I
is
know
my
where
home.
that is.
Yep.
Read Gutter's comment,
I
Mouse.
got it. I'm answering
Uh huh.
I can't say sex. We just say shag.
Oh Jesus.
y'all gonna give me giddy ideas, and I'm gonna go put all the S words in the blog.
Oh damn.
No.
say sex. That's funny.
That's only a 3-letter word. It's sexy. You can't say. No, I'm just playing.
Damn, mouse.
No, I'm just playing. I'm just
Okay.
being silly.
I know you are.
You still got snow where you are, Kim? Or has it melted away yet?
Uh,
Uh,
you ban it and then you say it.
Mhm.
I know Kim loves the snow.
Oh,
Not me.
Is she
Well, she's got a lot more to do with it out in Colorado. I mean, they can snowmobile, go skiing, whatever.
Yeah.
Hell, us up here, we're lucky if we get a lot of snow, but every once in a while we do. And of course, it makes the news.
Let me see if I can do this. Hold on.
I used to love downhill skiing at Devil's Head and Cascade Mountain here in Wisconsin. Those were some good times.
Yeah,
We used to get a
skiing's
lot
not my
more snow
forte.
back then, though. We used to climb
There
the
you go,
ski jump,
Mouse.
Blackhawk ski jump.
That
Uh-huh.
right there
Or,
was my
what is that,
birthday
a penguin?
snowman. That was the birthday snowman or
That's a
snow
penguin.
woman. Was it a snowman, snow woman? Because it kind of had both. it
That's a
got boobs.
penguin. What are you
It
kidding me?
got boobs. I loved it. It got boobs.
And oh, that's cute. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think it
she was
looks
going
like
to
a
use
penguin.
pink M&Ms for the nipples.
yeah, yeah.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah. Already then.
I thought it
Yeah.
was funny.
We had a ball on my birthday. That was so much fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
I was watching Kim roll around in the snow like a little kid, having so much fun. It made me so happy.
Yeah. Remember when my kids used to do all that?
Well, she got about halfway through it and she hollered for the neighbor kids. She's like, "Where's all the neighborhood kids? Like, school's out. I need help."
Yeah, she did too. Yeah, she did.
Oh, it melted, huh? Maybe you guys will get some warm now. But Colorado's a beautiful place. I've been there, not in the snow, but I've been there in the summer months. I've been to Colorado Springs. I've been to Silverton and Durango. It's a beautiful place, beautiful country.
Right.
I've never been there. And I've been to over half the states.
Yeah.
I
Or
haven't.
at least, go ahead.
I've covered the southern states all the way up to Arizona.
Right.
I've been to all the bottom ones: Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, and Texas, New Mexico, Arizona. Been up to Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
Been up to Colorado.
Wyoming?
And then, nope, I haven't been that far. And we came back to Tennessee, and I haven't traveled in such a time. We were doing a lot of summers where we were traveling from Tennessee to New Mexico to spend the summer with family. I know, cluster nerds. I know, right? Kim?
Hello,
Yeah.
fireflies.
You take Route 66 to get there down that way?
You can, yeah.
Hey,
I took 40.
fireflies. Good to see you, love.
I would take 40 across, but And the only reason I didn't go all the way up to the Route 66 was it was kind of a longer travel.
Mm.
And you know that, the Interstate 40 or 41, whatever it is, it kind of it was kind of a fast track of Route 66. It was to replace the route but make it faster. But I
Yeah.
would suggest if anybody wants to climb in a camper and take a travel going the Route 66 is amazing. There's still beautiful sights in all the states down Route 66. The interstate just flies you through it so fast. But there are some awesome stops along Route 66. It is a good travel. And then there is a train that goes from one end to the other. And it's a
Oh,
little
yeah.
further north than Route 66. I haven't ever taken it, but I know people that have, and they said that was amazing.
Huh.
Fort Carson, I damn near peed driving down the mountain for training exercise in the snow. Oh my gosh.
Oh, damn.
And I was from Louisiana, and they thought it would be fun. Oh, cool. America the Beautiful, whoops, was written at the top of Pikes Peak. And I've been on top of Pikes Peak. I see this mountain every day. I understand why that song was written up there. It's breathtaking. It is. But the races, Kim, the races is what boggles my mind. And I know now that they have since paved the road up to Pikes Peak, but it used to be a dirt road. And they used to have races off this mountain, dirt roads all the way around, no guardrails. Crazy. One wrong move and you have flung yourself off the mountain.
Yeah, that's my first choice for fun.
When we went up there, it was in the middle of a snowstorm. And up there on the mountain, like you're in the snow cloud, right?
Yeah.
And we had to get off the mountain, and you couldn't see for the snow because it killed, your vision. It made it like foggy.
Yeah.
I remember standing out in front of the car. The people that were with me were driving, and I was in front of the car just walking us down real slow. We were complete tourists, and it showed.
Yeah.
I remember the time that Kim had all their people out to Colorado when they went up there. Beautiful views. Oh my God. They did get caught in a lightning storm though. Remember
Yeah.
that, Kim?
Hey, fireflies. Route 66 is haunted. I would believe that. There he is, Teagle. Right on time with his hair and the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning, Seagull.
Yeah, Route 66 is those kind of sites, the old towns, the old stuff.
Yeah.
Really historic, really, really historic stuff all along the track. So I would say, yeah, Route 66 would be a ghost chaser's trip.
She says, yay, July.
Yeah. That's why they call it, some place call it Christmas in July.
Yep. Well, it was funny because we were from a small town in New Mexico, and when we took that trip up to Colorado, it was raining when we left town, and we had planned the trip, so it was raining when we left town, and when we got to Colorado, and called back home to check in with everybody, they were evacuating parts of the town because it had flooded.
Oh, no.
Okay, Carla. Have a good one.
What are you talking about? She didn't say goodbye. Hi,
She
Carla.
says, I'm back. My grandson is feeling good, so I will catch you all later, loves.
Oh, okay, Carla. I thought you said Kim.
No.
It still happens every July. I know. Yeah. Yep. Oh, that's even worse, Kim. All I had to do was it was, snow. It wasn't sticking or nothing to the roads, but it was like foggy. Yeah. You couldn't see like
Yep.
10 feet in front of you. And you're going down this dirt road, this windy dirt road that you don't know with no guardrails. And all the way down, I'm thinking they race down this damn thing. They race 90 miles an hour. They race down this mountain. Insane.
Unbelievable.
Insane. They have since paved the road, but it was dirt while I was there. That was back in God 89, 90, maybe. No, I think it was
Probably.
about 92. It may have been around 92, yeah. We went as
I
a
was
big,
going
great big group.
I was going to Phoenix. Turned down off, I think it's I-41. It might
Mm-hmm.
be 40, but when you get to Flagstaff, you have to get on 17 to head down to Phoenix. And I'll tell you what the most terrifying part of that was, going down the switchbacks. Oh my God, everybody's doing 80, 85 miles an hour. And you're like 3,000 feet from the bottom of this cliff.
Oh,
It was insane.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet.
Firefly says she's been in Colorado. She was there twice. Yeah, I went twice. Once was to the Colorado Springs, and then the second trip, we come in from Farmington, New Mexico, and went up through Durango. Durango is really awesome. They've got this big river that goes through the town. They've got this one big hotel right in the center that is a tourist attraction for ghosts. It's supposed to be haunted. And they have this tour at 10 o'clock at night where they take you through the haunted part of the hotel. That's really cool. And then we went up to Silverton, and that's a gold mining town that's up on top of the mountain. And we all, we took the kids and we taught them how to pan for gold and, went through all the gold rush museums. There's still no guardrails on it, Kim. Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
Is there still, I can't remember what it was called, Kim. Something like Santa Land or something like that. It was like a theme park. Is that still there? Kiki says, I've been to Colorado and I've seen what they call the Horseshoe Mountains. Good morning, beautiful.
Good morning. I just came to tell you that story real quick because there's
Oh,
a funny part to it.
uh-huh.
We got up to Devil's Playground at Pikes Peak. And if you know anything about Devil's Playground, it's filled with rock. It's above tree line. So there's nothing that grows up there.
So it's past the restaurant, right?
Yes, it's past the first gift shop.
Okay.
So we're up there and there's not a cloud in sight. And all of a sudden this lady pulls up, the park ranger, and she hollers, "Get down!" And one of my friends, that's also a YouTuber, was up in the rocks and she couldn't hear us.
Oh.
She just happens to be terrified of lightning. That's her biggest fear.
Oh.
Well, they call it Devil's Playground for a reason, because the lightning will bounce off the rocks and keep going.
Uh-huh.
So we were yelling for her to get down, yelling for her to get down. Well, the thing about it is, Mouse, you understand that once you get up that high, taking in air is very difficult.
Yes. Yes.
Um,
The altitude.
right. You just it's very hard. I mean, you can walk, but if you want to run, you're going to run out of breath very,
Yeah,
very
the
fast.
oxygen gets thinner the higher you go in altitude. The
Oh
oxygen
yeah.
gets thinner. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
you can definitely tell the difference if you exert yourself in any type of way. So this poor girl was trying to get down, and she was just struggling with breathing and having to get down very quickly. So it took
Uh-huh.
her a minute. So when she finally gets down, and there's three of us, and we're going down, and all of a sudden it starts hailing so bad.
Oh my
And
God.
then the clouds drop, and you're in the clouds on the peak,
Yeah.
and the window starts fogging up, and I can't see, and there's no guardrail. And all I could
Right.
think is, I don't know how I thought I was going to be the only one to survive, but I kept saying, "Oh my God, I'm going to have to call their family and tell them I fell off this mountain." And
Oh my
it didn't
gosh.
dawn on me till I was off the damn thing. Why in the hell did I think I was going to be the one to live?
Yeah.
Well, then sweet Tammy from damn Alabama, never been in that high of altitude in her life.
Oh.
She's got a sweater on and a tank top underneath. Well, next thing you know, she hollers, "This ain't my first rodeo." And she rips off that first shirt and she starts wiping the windows. And I said, "Oh my God," because I was terrified. I stopped in the middle of the road. I was not moving. There was
Uh-huh.
no way I was getting off that mountain like that. I mean, it was awful. And I
I
Yeah.
mean, we're
remember that.
stopped where you could actually see that if I went any further, we would go off that mountain.
Oh my
And I
God.
thought, fuck that. No, ma'am. I ain't moving. That was the only time I've ever been so scared going up there, but I don't think but you don't know when the weather changes. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you're up there in the cloud. It's not like you're waiting for it to fall to the ground and like, oh, just the cloud comes up and you're inside the cloud and it's, in my case, the snow wasn't even hitting the ground. It was still swirling in the air because it's inside the cloud.
Hmm.
Couldn't see nothing.
It's actually pretty cool to witness that,
Mhm.
You want to know what it feels like to be in the clouds, and it's kind of
Yeah.
neat. There's a dewy feeling to it, especially when that snow is circulating in the cloud. It's so absolutely cool. And it's also really neat to start at the bottom. It could be 80 degrees, and by the time you get to the top of that peak, it'll be 50. The weather changes. So I
Yeah.
mean, it's not the same on the ground as it is up there. So it's very interesting. Come to Colorado. That's my
It,
Good
tourist
morning,
speech.
Kathy.
Hey, Kathy.
Hello, Kathy. I hope your back is better.
me too.
Ooh.
She's had such roughness with her poor back. Goodness. And they did her so wrong, Kathy. I'm still mad at the hospital. But I'll.
I know you get so set on getting something done, and
Yeah.
Well, they should have done it when she went in. And
yeah.
and they didn't. And that threw the whole system for a loop. So now she's got to fight red tape. We're praying for that to happen. Absolutely praying for that to happen.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Well, goodbye, y'all. I'm gonna sit here and finish what I gotta do, and I'm going to sleep.
Well, while
Okay.
you're here,
You
I want
get
to thank you. I want to thank you again for the snowman.
You're
I
very
will
welcome.
always remember that.
Yeah. What you did, Kim, you did a great job, sweetie. It was cool.
Oh, thanks. I love to do silly and fun things.
It was a
Nothing wrong with that.
Love
Well,
you,
y'all
Kim.
have a
You
good.
get
I love
better.
you too, Hairbag. It's good to see you. And in July, Charlie, I'm going to Vegas to the Haunted Museum to see your gown that you shit in when you died. So I
Oh,
just wanted
wow.
you to know that I'm going to go see that hospital gown, and if I can take a picture, I'm gonna send it to you.
All right.
Okay, bye guys.
All
have a
right.
good
Bye,
Bye,
one.
you,
love.
Kim.
You
You
guys
have
have
a
a
good
good
one.
coffee club. Bye bye.
I hope
Thank
you feel
you.
better, sweetie.
Thank you so much, and drink blueberry coffee. It's the best.
Wow.
Bye.
I'll have to check into that. Interesting. Blueberry coffee.
Never heard of that.
They want to
I'm
operate on
either.
my back, and there is no way I'm going to let any doctor touch me.
No, that is nuts.
Well, Kathy wants hers. She knows that it'll give her relief. And I want that for her. I want relief for her, you know.
I know you do. We all do.
Siegel says, I once drove in a hurricane, windows down. Why would you do that, Siegel? I don't, windows down? Why? Yeah, you could probably barely breathe. It was probably sucking the air out of you. I know, Kathy. Yeah. But it's still on my prayer list. I pray hard for it. This thing's going to happen. We're going to get you fixed up back to normal. I pray for it. Look at Siegel.
I think some doctors just don't want to do their jobs.
Yeah, I think so too. I think there's a lot of passing the buck going on right now with doctors.
Yep.
You know, if you go into the ER, those doctors, they won't treat you, but they'll make you comfortable and then send you back home.
Yep. Pretty much
You know,
it.
and they want to push it off on your doctor. Well,
Yep.
by then, you know, the way insurance works, it may not cover it now, you know.
Yep.
I was on a Carnival cruise and there was a hurricane going on and the boat broke down and we were being pulled to it, but they fixed it obviously and we continued on our way. It was very scary.
No. Did you guys hear about that bridge?
I did.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my God. Mm.
I was watching a video last night of this guy. He's a supposedly a Christian guy, and he was doing a live stream about it. And he was telling everybody that that the cargo ship was proceeding away from the camera, went underneath the bridge, and because it missed the bridge, it then did a full reverse and smashed into the pier and took the bridge out.
Oh my God.
The way
Like,
I
what the
saw
hell?
it,
How could you possibly be seeing that? You know?
well, I watched it. Okay.
Yeah.
They're coming in. When he loses power, the boat drags off towards the bridge, right?
Yeah.
But the way he's positioned when it powers back up and it thrusted those, you know, the propellers, that blast of energy when it came back on just slammed him right straight into it.
Well,
There was talk that
yeah.
he
I
may
mean,
have.
see what I think happened is when that power, because he was on the far side of that bridge the whole time. Like he never crossed underneath that bridge.
Right.
When so he was kind of going parallel to the bridge at first. Then the power cut off. When the power came back on, I think only one of the turbine propellers was going
Mhm.
because that caused the whole thing to, you know, like the ass end of the thing to slide, you know, and then he was perpendicular to that pier, but he was still going forward. So then because he
Well,
was slowing down the whole time.
I did hear one article that they dropped anchor on one side when the power went
Yep.
out.
Yep, that too, and that helped. I mean, that helped to cause the thing swing over. And
Yeah.
I don't know if he was trying to go in between those two center piers, or and he just misjudged it, or if there was some sort of electrical mechanical failure in a ship. You know, and they're who is it that investigates that? They said that they're looking at investigating. You know, they've got all like the helm audio and they're going to get like the engine sensor
Yeah,
data and stuff
the
like that.
black
It's going
box.
to take a while. Yeah.
Yeah, the
To
black box,
investigate
if
all
you
of
will. Yeah.
it. Yeah. I don't know if they got like actual black boxes in those ships, but
It's equivalent to a black box. It holds all the same things. It's going to have all the radio, the um,
Well, they already got the radio. That's all separate, though, Mouse. They got
but
the radio on the helm, yeah, because they've got the radio data, but they're also recording all of the ambient conversation and stuff in the control room.
yeah, and the mechanical issues will be on there. What happened, what went off, what caused
Not
it to
on
go
that,
off.
no, they got separate engine data,
Well, then, so what's on? What
and
are
they
they?
haven't got that yet. They haven't what is it? The National Traffic Safety Board. The National Traffic Safety Board is who's in charge of investigating stuff like this.
Yeah.
So they got the helm data, the control room where the
Mhm.
captain and all that. They've got that, and they've got the radio data, and they said that there was like 54 containers of hazardous materials that it was carrying, and some of those have breached into the bay,
Oh
into the
goodness.
bay water. Yeah, so it's kind of dangerous because they said some of those materials were corrosives. Um, they're fishing out some of the cars and some of the people that were on the bridge when the thing collapsed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they said there
No,
was 7 fatalities.
no, I would not. No, I'm not jumping out of a plane. No, no.
Oh wow.
Oh, I'd Halo for sure. I would.
Mm-mm. Not me.
I have this, like, I'm not jumping out of a perfectly good plane. No. That is life-saving measures only.
Yeah.
And even then, you're going to have to shove me out of that spiraling plane because my body's just not going to do it.
Nope. I wouldn't do it either. I'm afraid of heights my own self. So yeah, screw that.
The cargo ship also, at the first electrical failure, was calling the Coast Guard for tugboats too. So they
Yeah.
knew they were in trouble. They
Now,
were seeking
they
help
did
and shit.
say that because he made that Mayday call, they were able to stop traffic to the bridge.
Yep.
But
Yep.
the people that were on it, and this is kind of
Right.
crazy. The guys that were on the bridge were literally standing there filling potholes in the asphalt, is what they were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had a road crew up there repairing the deck of the thing.
But can you imagine? You're standing there like you always
Standing
are.
there working
And
away like nothing's wrong.
yeah,
All of
and
a
then
sudden the earth falls away from you.
yeah, just the bottom falls out. That's got to be the most insane. Oh my goodness, feeling.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I haven't heard if any of those guys survived or not either.
There
I
was
don't
there
know.
was 7 of them, and
The
they're
7
still.
fatalities.
I think they're trying to still locate 4 of them.
Okay, so there was 7 road crew workers,
Yeah.
and they have only found 3. Wow.
I
Well, they're
wondered.
not saying if it was the road crew they found. They just saying that they found bodies and they're
Yeah.
still full underneath.
But as far as vehicles that were on the bridge, we're not sure. One story tells it that the foreman was standing there. He counted, and he said all 7 guys were standing on the bridge. There were 3 pieces of equipment on the bridge
Yeah, 3 cars.
because there was a dump truck, and then there was that one truck with all the flashing lights, and another piece of equipment that had to do with working on the road, and then there was a car.
I think they were all off to the left of where that cargo ship hit that pier, so they were close to that right hand support. I think.
Right. Right. Now you can see if you watch the video slowly, I believe I can see the guy standing on the bridge that until where they were when it went down.
Really?
But I have watched it over and I can't see any other vehicle except the one construction vehicle that had all the flashing lights that was parked. It was the vehicle the guys were in.
Oh, here we go. Horses.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
pretty.
We got those around here too.
We do here too.
And we don't got none of those.
We do.
They're taking over the country.
All the ones that are here are what they call fallen or estranged.
Okay.
And there's still a group of them, but they're not as
Hardcore.
as hardcore as as up there in Pennsylvania and stuff.
Yeah, I seen one like that. um I was with my cousin and that, and we were waiting for the light to turn green. Well, the guy with the horse and buggy went through the red light and just took off. No cop in sight, no nothing.
Oh, horse got a mind of its own, though, too.
That's true. What do you do in that scenario?
I don't know.
That's funny. I want to take a ride in one. I just want to ride in one, just one time.
I could see you doing a mouse.
A horse-drawn wagon.
I just want to get one of their buggies and ride it just one time.
My cousins used to give people sleigh rides.
Ooh, that's
Horse-drawn sleigh
fun.
rides, like in the wintertime around Christmas and stuff.
Oh, I bet that's cool.
Where I live, it's a vacation town. And during the summer, they have horse-drawn carriage rides, and you ought to see the carriage. It is gorgeous.
Wow.
If it comes when it comes around, which it will this summer, I
Yeah.
will take a picture and show you what I'm talking about. It is beautiful.
Go out and video it. Get us a whole video.
Yeah,
They got-
it's white and it's got gold trimming going around it.
Oh, a
Where's
whole
that at here?
Cinderella setup, huh?
They really do. Yeah,
Where's that at?
where I live. I live like 70 miles south of Buffalo.
That's like in town though, or is it out of town? Like
It's in town, but it's a vacation town. And it's not a big town either.
He's located
really
right where
isn't.
the Great Lakes always seem to piss off the moisture.
Yeah,
Like
right.
he catches all the moisture off the Great Lakes, so he's usually covered in snow.
downtown Madison, there's a horse and carriage that people can pay, and it'll cart you
Yep.
around and stuff. Yep.
I've heard that
It's like
too. Yeah.
it's like a two-seater though, so it's like more of a romantic type of
Yep.
buggy
Well, that's
ride or
what this
whatever
one
that
is
people
that I
pay for.
was talking about. But man, this thing is gorgeous.
Gutter says there's none there where she's at. My brother jumped off of the plane, and I got the video that proved it, but I did not have a cassette player anymore. But
That's the cassette player.
you recorded it on the cassette player. Okay.
Oh damn.
Probably VCR.
I actually have one of those cameras somewhere, and I don't even
A
have a
VCR camera?
Oh, it's a VHS, you mean?
Yeah.
I thought you talk about like a Walkman. Had a Walkman on his hip when he jumped out the plane.
Yeah, those two. I remember those.
I still got my VCR. You can still get them, probably at like Goodwill and stuff. Pick up an old VCR.
I probably.
Probably just needs like the rubber bands inside of it replaced or something silly like that, you know.
My
Well,
wedding.
I've been to
Aaron.
like,
Hey, Aaron.
Hey guys.
hey,
What's up,
Aaron, good to
How's
see
it
you, love.
going?
How have you been?
Better for worse. I still haven't
Uh,
found out yet.
What are you waiting to hear?
Waiting to find out from the real estate company if they're gonna give me my money back or if we're gonna have to sue.
For what?
Oh.
He went to
For
buy a place and they totally misrepresented it. And
yeah.
he bought the place. And when he got there, it was more dilapidated than what they put out. Now, they got a law that says that realtors are to disclose everything before you buy. And they didn't.
Yeah, I mean, major roof leaks, mold damage all through the walls, rotting, falling out subfloor, shop plumbing, some home done electrical. Like it was not at all it was represented as a livable fixer upper. Well, when I got there, there is no way I would move my wife and kids into that house.
yeah.
Did you get it inspected by a building inspector?
They said that they went out and inspected it, or they had
Nah,
somebody go out and inspect it.
nah. It's the responsibility of the purchaser to hire a building inspector and inspect the building before they purchase it.
Well, apparently that's not the case in Missouri. What it is in Missouri is they have this Latin term, I forget exactly what it is, but it basically boils down to the fact that the seller is obligated to disclose all the problems that are wrong with the place, not just to say, give a broad description and then not say anything. Like
Right.
I can get deathly sick from the amount of mold that was in that place. You could smell it coming up from the floor. And then when I went
Oh
into
my
the
God.
and then when I went into the bedrooms, the subfloor was all rotten. I pulled back a little bit of the paneling, and the whole mold, all the mold is rotten all the way up to the ceiling.
Oh
Did
my
you
God.
Yeah.
did you go and walk through it before you bought it, or
What?
did you like buy it sight unseen?
I bought it sight unseen based on their word.
Oh well, live and learn, man.
Yeah. Well, it was so basically what it is it was misrepresented. They didn't tell me, and they're obligated to tell me. They're obligated to disclose all the problems with the place.
Wow. That still shocks me, Aaron,
Yeah.
that they'd
Wow.
even try to get away with something that underhanded.
Did you see photographs of it at least before you bought it?
Yeah, they took beauty photos basically. They showed everything from like far away, and like there was some sort of filter on the camera because it didn't show the true what it actually looked like. When I showed up there and we went to sleep because we got there at like 2 a.m. So we went to sleep in the trucks. Woke up, I got up in the morning. I went and I opened up the house. I opened up the lockbox, got the keys to the house, and then when I entered the house, you could instantly smell the mold. And I was like, "Oh my god!" And then that's when I started like doing a walkthrough through the house. Like the front bathroom is so rotten that the whole subfloor would need to be replaced, all the way under the tub. Like the tub is sinking.
How
Like
much
Oh
was
my
it,
God.
if you don't mind me
everything
asking?
is rotten. The place was rotten and moldy, and they did not disclose that.
How much was it, if you don't mind me asking?
They listed it for 36.
1,000? How many
Mm-hmm.
acres?
2.2.
And
They said it had a
what?
well. They said it had a
Here comes some
well.
more horses.
They said it.
Another
They said it
horse.
was on a well, and it wasn't. The place has an abandoned well and it's connected to City of Springfield, Missouri water.
So it's by Springfield, Missouri. But all right. So like 2.5 acres. What kind of house was it? Was it on a foundation, or how many
No,
bedrooms
it's a
and
mobile.
bathrooms? Mobile. Okay, so mobile, a rundown mobile, like a
Yeah,
trailer, like a trailer. You
yeah,
mean?
it's like
How many bedroom and bathroom?
3-bedroom, 2-bath.
3 bedroom, 2 baths. So it's like is it a double wide or single wide?
I think it's a single wide. It's not very wide. So I think it's a single.
Yeah, I mean, like for $37,000, man. What do you expect?
Yeah, I
Well,
expected somebody to tell me the fucking
But,
truth is what I expected.
well, I mean, the 2.5 acres of land for $37,000. I don't know. And
Yeah,
does
but
it
you
have
don't
any
get
other
but you
buildings on
don't but
it?
you but the
Are
thing
there
is
any
they
other?
didn't tell
Are
me. They
there,
didn't tell me about all the mold and the rot. If I would have known how rotten and moldy the place was, I wouldn't have bought it at all.
are there any other buildings on it? On the
No.
land? On the property? No. Is it woodland or any wetland on it? River?
It's got like a little seasonal creek that runs behind it. It's backed up to some woods, but they're really thin because there's neighbors.
Oh wow, love. That's messed up.
Shit, man. I
Yeah.
mean, you
It was
could
a complete misrepresentation of the property. You're not allowed to not tell people shit just to try and grease the sale. And that's what they did. They purposely
Yep.
didn't tell me any of this so they could grease the sale and get the sale to go through. Because they
Yeah.
knew
Well,
damn
young
well.
Savage, I'll answer that for you. The reason he didn't do a walkthrough is because he was in California.
Right.
I would have still took a trip down there and looked at it with my own eyes first. I would never purchase a building without having it professionally inspected by a building inspector. Only
Yeah,
costs a
no.
couple $100, and then
Well, I
and then
thought
after getting a building inspection, then I would decide whether or not I would take a trip.
now this may just be Tennessee law and Texas law, but I thought it was by law that either one of the parties, either the buyer or the seller, had to get a state inspection.
You don't
during the
have
sale
to,
of a
but
house.
you don't have to, but it's wise. Only a fool wouldn't get a building inspection before purchasing a building, though.
Yeah, that's the thing, though, dude.
And
I trusted somebody's word who said that it was good,
what,
and they
like a
lied.
friend is or something? A friend
No, a
is?
realtor, a realting company.
Dude, you can't trust fucking realtors. Are you kidding me?
Well, I realize that now.
Another thing is like they can't, like a realtor can't possibly list every little thing that's wrong with a building. Like there
Okay,
might be
hold on. I'm
Supposed to,
gonna
Artie.
stop you. I'm gonna stop you
an
right there,
outlet
dude.
or something.
I understand that they can't list everything, but the major mold and fucking rot is perfectly visible. If anybody were to go out there and see that, they would have saw that. These people, I'm pretty sure that if they sent some Yahoo out there to go inspect it, I'm pretty sure that he knew that the place was not livable, but they went ahead and tried to grease the sale anyway.
Well, at least the mold should have been on. It would have been on the
Yeah,
inspection.
major things like that would, holes in the
Because
fucking roof, cracks in the
that
foundation, shit like that needs to be disclosed.
the
Absolutely.
Right.
inspector, the
And they
inspector,
didn't.
the inspector is third party. Like he is not, in the office of the real estate. He doesn't work for the real estate. He's a separate he's like a neutral party that goes
Exactly.
in, looks at the house, and hands it to the buyer, and it's another point of sale that you go through that determines if you're going to continue to the next step of the sale.
Right.
Correct.
And they said that they had their contractor go out there and look at the place and make sure that it was habitable.
Okay,
And the
but a
guy,
contractor isn't a licensed building inspector. A building
right.
inspector
And
needs
so
to be
that's what I'm
licensed.
saying here is like something was funny about all this and the way that they did things. You know, I was trusting somebody's word over the phone.
Yep.
Did you finance it?
No.
Okay, because if you would have financed it, your bank would have required you to get a building inspection.
Right.
You know, just the fact that banks require people when they're financing a purchase of a building to get a building inspection, that should say something. Like, you should get a building inspection prior to purchasing a building, for
Okay.
Good
sure.
morning, Drew.
Good
Absolutely.
morning. How you guys
I don't
doing?
know.
Because
Either way,
over,
they
there
did.
were,
I don't
because
know. They
over
told me that
time,
they checked it. They said
well,
that they went
that
and
doesn't
looked.
matter. Yeah, that doesn't matter. I mean, like, it's like buying a car. Buying a building is like buying a car. You know, like when you buy a car, take it to a mechanic, have them look the thing over, look at the frame, make sure the frame's not rotted out, shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
make sure they
You,
didn't
you
like.
just you just do this shit. I mean, I thought it was common sense, you know,
Well,
but
Good morning,
you know,
Drew.
I don't know. I come from an engineering background though, so I mean, I've dealt with all that shit like a
Yeah,
lot
see, this
over
is
the
my
years.
first time ever buying something like this, and I thought that realtors were legally obligated to tell you everything that's wrong with the place.
Not
Which
they are.
everything, just the major things, right? Like the obvious things. Like realtors are not building inspectors and they're not engineers, and you know, they don't like have the expertise to know about like the mechanical systems. Like they're not going to be
Well, I
able to
understand that.
gauge
I'm not
or
expecting a
age like
realtor. I'm
the
not expecting a realtor to be a
furnace.
fuck. Look,
All
I'm
right,
not
so
expecting the
how
realtor
old
to be
is
a
Aaron?
plumber. I
How
understand.
how old is the furnace in the place? How old is the
Yeah,
water heater? How many more years of life does the furnace and water heater have in a place? You know what I mean? A
yeah,
realtor's
I
not going to be
understand
able to
that. I'm
tell
not
you that
expect,
shit.
and like I said, I'm not expecting a realtor to be a plumber or be a framer or any of that. But the thing is that anybody, anybody in their right mind would have walked into that place, seen all the mold and rot, and would have been like, "Yeah, you can't live here." And they tried to pass it off as livable.
Well, I
I
don't
don't
know. I
care.
mean, you have
That's
to
wrong.
look at everything involved and see if whether or not you could, you know, get your money back or whatnot. I don't know.
Have you sold the property in California yet?
No, but I can't build there. They priced me out by about $80,000 because of all the
I
new
would.
mandates with all the with all the new building materials that you're required to use, and then you have to have a pressurized sprinkler system installed by a certified installer, and then you also have to have solar panels on your roof now that are connected to the PG&E grid.
Think logically, though, Aaron. What does the land there in Missouri look like? Is it good land?
No, it's a big slope.
Do you have any
Didn't
photographs or anything of it that maybe you can show me?
I got full video, but it won't. I don't know how to share screen or whatever on here. And then when we did it on another buddy's live, and the video was so choppy that it wouldn't even really play. So he had to make a YouTube video just for the videos that I took in Missouri.
Hey,
So I mean,
look at Firefly's comment, Aaron.
you could get like an inexpensive mobile and put it on that land. It's 2.5 acres, man. You know, I mean, and if it's
yeah,
decent
it's still for
land,
34,000 is not bad for just 2 acres, even without
that's what I'm
a
saying,
vehicle.
man. That's what I'm saying. Especially if it's wooded. I mean, you got hunting and possibly even fishing. You've got a creek running through it. I
No,
mean,
no,
Firefly,
no.
drag
You
a
don't
fucking
understand.
motor out there.
I could leave the hose on my driveway and have a creek just as big.
Firefly says you can
Well,
get them on the lemon law since he is buying out of state.
Yeah, I don't exactly know.
maybe.
Like I said,
I don't know.
my dad has a lot
Maybe.
of experience with this kind of stuff. And
Uh-huh.
so I'm letting him take the ball on this. He's already contacted a couple of his realtor friends who said that no, they can't do this. this is illegal what they did, and I've shown people the videos. Everyone I've shown the videos to says, yeah, no, this is wrong,
Do
completely
you have a link to
misrepresented.
it? Did you upload the videos like on your YouTube channel?
No, a friend of
Or
mine did.
oh,
A
oh,
friend of
well, do
mine
you got a
did.
link to it? You got a link to it? You can stick in the private chat or something so I can check it out. Maybe advise you somehow.
Yeah, here, let me see here.
Yeah, I feel bad for you, Aaron. I really do. I really
Yeah, they
feel bad
want to
for
explode
Aaron.
them.
I know, right? That's messed up. Hmm.
He should be able to get a lot more than what he paid for it since they did that.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Well, it cost me an extra $3,000 on top of the $6,000 that I already paid for transport. I had to get an emergency storage there in LeKay because one of the transport guys that I had to turn around and leave and make a run to Mobile, Alabama. So I was stuck down to one transport. And so I had to get a storage in an emergency fashion to go and store half of my stuff. And then I had to pay another $3,000 to bring the other half of my shit here to Georgia to my parents' house.
Oh, so you're in Georgia now? So you've
Yeah.
already moved all your shit out of your place in California.
Oh yeah. No, I came across the
Dang,
country for
wow.
this place.
Holy crap.
Yeah, you see why I'm so you see why I'm so angry?
Well, I don't know. I mean, the one place that's in the Ozarks, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck, I'd love to live down in the Ozarks, man.
You want to buy a piece of property?
Well,
Aren't you?
hey, I would have to check it out first, definitely. But yeah, I mean, fuck, it's not really a big deal to drag like a half-ass decent mobile home onto a place,
Yeah.
and 2.5 acres. I mean, that's good sized property. I've only
Yeah,
ever
no,
lived on like eighth
if you
acre,
saw it,
4 acre lots.
I mean, you would see that the place is like on a big sloped hill. So it's not a lot of usable land.
Okay, so
So I put the channel name in the chat and the name of the video.
is it the first two words? Is the channel name or just the first word?
No, it's all three. It's
Okay, all right. I'll check it out after, like this afternoon or something.
yeah, for sure. You can't really do it while you're on a live stream. So, but yeah, that's the name of his channel. And then the videos that I took when I was in Missouri, he posted them to his channel and made video content. And the reason why I
Yeah,
did that is because the guy has so many followers, so I'm hoping that it'll get more views and it'll get out there like, hey, be careful.
yeah,
So anyway, all right. Well,
yeah.
I just wanted to
Definitely.
stop in and say hi, guys. I'm glad all of you are doing very well.
Yeah, sorry
Hello.
that happened to you, Aaron.
Yeah, it's a real shitty situation. So, but I'll get it figured
Aaron,
out.
my heart goes out to you, love. I'm so sorry you're going through all that, dude.
Yeah, well, it's me. If it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any.
And you know what really gets me? He was so excited about getting to his new home.
Yeah.
And then look what happened.
Well, you know what they say. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is.
Well, just keep that in mind from now on.
Absolutely. Well, another expensive lesson learned. Don't trust a realtor's word, and don't buy anything without putting your own eyes on it first.
Yep.
So, two very expensive lessons learned. Hopefully I can recoup some of this money or part of this money and or all of it. Because if I do recoup all of my money, I am never going to buy anything in Missouri.
Well, Firefly said Oklahoma has good prices.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. We came through Nebraska. It was colder than a witch's titty.
Yeah.
Nebraska was the land of flat, desolate, frozen wasteland, just like eastern Montana.
That's a cool city.
Although,
Oh, I don't know.
although coming through like Lincoln and Omaha was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Getting to like see those places, I got to see a lot of places, on the travel across the country, so it was pretty cool. Got to see Wyoming, got to see, Nebraska and where else did we go? Was it Kentucky, Virginia, Tennessee? Stop. We on our way from Missouri to Georgia, we got to stop at the Grand Ole Opry. That was pretty cool. That was kind of like a bucket list.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to live in like the Plains states. You get a lot of tornadoes out there, and God knows you never know if it's going to hit you or not. And
Right.
Aaron, the luck you had, I'd say no, it's going to hit me for sure.
Yeah, that's right. That is right. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to take off. It was good talking to all of you. I just wanted to come in and check in and say hi.
Aaron. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a minute. So we'll figure it out.
Well, good
Well,
luck,
keep us
Aaron.
informed.
Yeah, really.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you later. Have a great day.
All right.
All right, bye, Aaron.
Soon.
All right. Bye.
Okay, I want to remind Flies and Young, I give everybody a standard wrench because this is networking and coffee. That way you guys can click on each other, go find each other's channel, and sub up to each other. Mingle.
Drew needs one too.
I didn't get my
doesn't have
standard
one.
wrench.
Oh, I got to fix that. That tells me you haven't been in here, Drew.
I have. I used to have it, but I guess there was a problem and everyone lost their wrenches on a lot of channels.
Huh, maybe I need to go check mine.
I don't know. Everybody coming up on chat except for those three have had wrenches.
Oh.
Well, now they have wrenches and they can click on each other and go sub up to channels that are new to you. How are you doing, Drew?
I'm doing wonderful. It's a beautiful day today.
It is.
Oh, well, I guess not that beautiful. It's overcast and it's going to rain, but we need rain here once in a while. We don't pay for it. And, oh, I'm a managing moderator. Thank you.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. And,
yeah, you're Sam.
Yeah, so like we usually don't get rain here. Like it rains very rarely. Last weekend it rained, and this weekend it's gonna rain. So I'm like, why can't it rain in the middle of the week when everyone's at work?
Yeah, right.
Ruin my weekend again.
No shit.
We're over here praising the sunny days we do have sporadically.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, that's what's happening here. It's sunny today, and all this weekend it's going to be rain here too.
Yeah. America is going to be covered in rain.
Well, if you would get out of the piss direction of the Great Lakes hairbag, that moisture level would go down. But right where you are.
I was going to say something nice, Mouse, and for the life of me, I just cannot remember what it was.
Now I don't believe it was authentic. No, you know the saying, if you can't remember what it was, it must have been a lie. That's what we tell people when somebody comes up to me and says, I can't remember what I was going to tell you. My brain instantly says it must have been a lie.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, that ain't right.
Oh, I'm
Just one
hungry.
of those sayings that get stuck in your head, you know.
I know
Yeah.
it. I know it. So, Drew, when you gonna grow your hair long?
Oh, I'm done with those days, man. I was actually looking in the mirror last night, and I was like, "Ooh, my hair is thinning. Like I'll never go bald, but it's thin."
And you're making up for it in beard, though.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's growing. It's growing nice and long. But yeah,
Before long, we'll be able to call him Amish Drew.
Yeah, Drew, you've got a pretty cat there.
oh, thank you.
Oh, he
Does
does.
Siamese cat.
That's
Hmm.
that's Mr. Pickles.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Pickles, Miss Kitty, and So.
Siamese cats are mean.
Well,
They
they
can
can be
be,
if
it
you treat
depends.
them wrong.
Andy. But these are the nicest cats in the world. Like they're always so loving. Mr. Pickles, like just he'll come snuggle and just purr and purr. And Miss Kitty, she's a little more timid. She doesn't like being picked up. Mr. Pickles, you could flip him around and throw him over your shoulder like a cotton picking soldier, and he don't care, you know. Um, so he's half and half, you know. It just depends on the mood.
Yep.
You know, but Soso is not a Siamese. He's the blue Russian.
Oh, okay.
He has like a little when he sits up on his butt. He has like this little upside down heart in his chest.
Mm-hmm.
He's the cutest
Oh,
little.
wow, that's cool.
Yeah,
Aw. I wish you
and
could show it. Oh, the cat. Those they sound all of them sound very pretty.
yeah, I don't know where he's at right now, but he's out playing with his mouse or something like that. He actually did catch a mouse the other night, which is pretty impressive.
Good job. Good
Yeah,
job.
Yeah.
Hi,
yeah, he grabbed.
Kiki.
I saw him running around like I thought it was his toy. I'm like, what is that? Like it doesn't look like your toy. And it was a big old mouse. I was like, yeah, that's right, good boy. You know, give him some loves. And
Yeah, good boy.
then I'm like, come here, let's throw that out. You know,
Yeah.
Yep.
Mine
I
likes
had
to
a
bring
cat.
me.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Mine likes to dig up moles out of the yard and bring them to me to the front door.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I used to have a
My
Vizsla that would do that. He was real good at the gopher hunt. One time I was like, why does my truck smell so bad? Like I was just I couldn't figure it out because you know the Vizslas have like those big they're bird dogs and those big cheeks. So when they put something in their
Mhm.
mouth, you can't tell. And I was cleaning my truck out and I found a dead gopher under my seat. It
Oh
was
my
because
Oh no.
he jumped into there
Oh,
and
yuck.
he buried it so he could keep it for later.
Yeah, that
oh
was for
my
later.
God.
Yuck.
Yeah, we had a cat. He'd catch mice
Mhm.
and he'd take them up in the bathroom and put them in the bathtub so they couldn't get away from them.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But then, there was blood and everything else all over. So we were grateful for that because it was easy cleanup.
Yeah.
Yeah. Soso is really good with his toys. Like he'll take them and go put them in like certain little spots, and you always know where they're at. Um, and but then like he'll chase them too. Like I used to have a cat, and he won't do this, but I used to have a cat that would actually only chase packs of GPC cigarettes back when I used to smoke. And he would
Okay.
chase them, grab the pack, and bring them back. He wouldn't do that for anything else. So with the mouse, he'll bring it halfway, put it down, and look at me like you're going to come across the room and grab this. You know, just
That's funny.
yeah. That cat would only do GPC though. He wouldn't do Marbo or Camel, just GPC.
Huh.
And
I used
yeah,
to smoke those. I haven't seen those for a long time.
I don't even know if they make them anymore.
Laced with catnip.
Yeah,
We used to
generic.
call them gag, puke, and coughs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Right.
we always call them generic pack of crap.
Yeah. We looked that up one time to find out why,
that's funny.
why one brand of cigarettes would be cheaper than the other when it all comes from the same tobacco originally.
Yeah.
And it all
No,
came
it's
down.
where they get the. No, it's the placing of the tobacco on the plant that they price it for.
Well,
The top that
Really?
goes for like the high end cigarettes, like your premium brands.
it's really not even the grade of the tobacco so much as what additives are added to the tobacco.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
per
like
brand.
mine are Pall Mall Reds, and
Yeah.
man, they're $80 some a carton. Marlboros are more.
And
Damn.
Marlboros have the most additives to the tobacco. They came out with a brand, I can't remember the name of it. It was 20 years ago. But they were going to do an experiment kind of to see if they could sell cigarettes from the same tobacco, the same high quality tobacco without all the additives. And it was one of the major brands that put this extra line of, chemicalless tobacco out, and it bombed. Like they couldn't sell them. Nobody wanted them. It was like cheap. It still tasted like cheap cigarettes. And we decided, wow, we really do like our additives. Sorry.
Yeah.
My girlfriend smokes Marlboro Light 100s, and a carton for her is $100, and
Yeah.
that's cheap here because California has all the high taxes.
Yeah.
And like that's the cheapest I could find them when I buy them for. But usually
What's
they're
your
like
tax rate?
they're usually like $120, $130 for a carton generally. I don't know. So our sales tax rate is right now, I think it's 7.99%.
We're higher,
Really?
8.5.
Still got to
That's
be
insane. How do you guys
9.75.
afford that?
Well,
is
they
even
call
higher.
this the Empire State from back when it was the Empire State. Now it's the welfare state, but they
Yeah.
still haven't lowered the taxes.
Ours
Yeah.
is 9.75, but
Wait, I don't know
we
what the
have
serious-
lower taxes on everything else. We have lower property taxes. We don't have a state tax. But they get us in sales tax. 9.75. That's almost a dime for every dollar we spend.
Oh,
Yeah.
the California cigarette tax itself is $2.87. That's actually the highest.
Wow.
Arkansas,
Now,
it's
is that per
$1.15.
pack or is that total?
That's per pack.
Holy
20.
crap.
Yeah, so we pay an extra $2.87 per pack. So a pack of cigarettes alone, if you don't buy them in the carton, is at least $10.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the same here
Um,
That's insane.
or more.
what was the tax on cigarettes? Oh, 12. Sorry. So it says here, what is the tax on it? Sorry, that's e-cigarettes. E-cigarettes in California, they're 12.5%.
It says here ours is only 62% per 20 pack.
Per 20 pack. Do they mean
Well,
20?
In other words, one pack.
So that
Yeah.
that would be one pack of cigarette. Yeah, 62 cents. That ain't bad. But our sales tax still eats us up. Like I said, our sales tax is 9.75. So you're paying that along with the 62% or the 62 cents on a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah.
They banned menthol in California, and menthol like chewing tobacco. But it's funny because all I chew is menthol chewing tobacco, and they still have it. Like I can still get it, but they have to change. But they can't call it menthol anymore. They call it winter chill. So all they did was just change the damn name.
Yeah.
You know.
Why'd they ban it?
You know what I pay for a
Tommy
carton of
Funkers.
cigarettes, guys? $27.50
Oh wow.
For a carton or a pack?
a carton.
Dang.
I
Damn.
buy 5 cartons at a time. It comes to about $140.
Well,
That's
really good.
cheaper than roll your own.
Yeah.
Now I'm chewing. I don't usually chew until night, but I had a couple drinks this morning already, so I'm being a bad boy today.
Well, goodness.
How much is a
But I
pouch
get
of Red
mine off
Man?
an Indian reservation too.
I
So
used to chew that in high school.
Hey, who's that gal? I don't know her name. She has the southern accent. We were talking to her yesterday during Big Dog Mom's birthday thing. She's
Oh,
all
I
sick.
see what you're talking about, her bag. Yeah.
What's her name? Do you know? And she's like, Carol Ann.
Oh, the fruitcake lady.
Oh, that's
That was
fuck.
Buddy being the fruitcake lady.
No way.
Yeah, he was
I
playing
didn't
with his
tell.
voice changer, and she said it sounds
you
like
never
Coca-Cola.
saw that before?
No, I
And so
have.
I told him,
realize
I
I
said,
Yeah.
I told him, say it, buddy, say it. Carol Ann, Carol Ann.
I can't believe that.
Good morning,
Hey,
Izzy.
Izzy.
That made it way fucking funnier. No way, man. That drives me insane. I swear to God, that was someone that I heard before, though. That's
Yeah,
an accent.
you have. He's played with it before. You've been there when he's played with it before.
Yeah.
Remember, he used to do the little kid sound, and he would then turn it all the way down, and it would rumble like a demon.
Yeah. Awesome. That's so awesome.
I don't need a voice changer for that.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, here you go. Read this one.
You should be reading ghost stories, Arctic.
I don't know.
What do you think about what? They canceled my cigarettes because it's been attributed to black men. Don't take my cigs, just let them smoke them. Not right.
Oh, Jesus.
Well,
Damn,
look at
Izzy.
this one. I think it's racial profiling reversed, though.
Yeah. Yeah,
Damn,
kind of
Izzy.
is.
Oh, shit.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I hate
Oh,
Newports.
yeah. I
I
can't
can't smoke
them.
those.
I can't
You
smoke
know,
anything.
you know another one they used to have out that I couldn't smoke? Salem.
Oh, I remember those. Yeah.
Newports,
Yeah, I
Oh,
remember
those
those.
things were rotten.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those were something you wanted to smoke when you didn't have anything else.
Well, I remember
Schools.
when Marbs were like $18 a carton, $20 a carton, $30 a carton.
Shit, when
And
I
the
started
price has
smoking,
gone
Camels were about
outrageous. So I had to quit smoking Marbs. I went to Old Golds for a while, then they went up in price. And then Pall Mall Reds were the cheapest in that. So, but then they went up in price too. They're like
Yeah, I really never got
80
into
some
the
dollars a
menthol.
carton.
Magnus.
I remember when I used to be
Magnus.
able to get a carton of Marlboros for $5.50.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember
But
cigarette
that was
machines.
back when I was a teenager too.
or $2 at the cigarette machine.
Yeah, y'all
$2
remember
for a pack Camels or Marbs.
No, camels ain't
48
any cheaper
cents
either.
out of the machine is what I remember the
It
cheapest.
was a ripoff too. The machines were a ripoff too, because when you bought them at the store, they were only like $1 or $2.
Yeah, but if you were underage, it was still convenient.
Yeah,
Right.
true.
Yeah. And the Magnas were 85 cents.
Oh, wow, I haven't
Yeah,
heard of that
right.
in a while.
Good morning, Izzy.
And then they came out with those
Izzy's muted.
camel wides.
Oh, I remember those. Yeah, I
There
do.
you go.
They were
How
like
you
morning.
doing,
cigars.
Izzy?
I enjoyed those things. Those are my favorites.
Meowing, meowing. Good meowing, everybody.
Hey,
Hi,
Yeah.
Izzy.
Not busy.
We got a rat and 2 cats up here. What does that got to say for you?
Jesus, Izzy.
Rat.
Come on.
I'm feeling kind of cornered. Like,
Well, like I said,
Dun, dun, dun.
my intro video, I did have to have you in there, Mouse.
I
You dirty rat.
loved it.
Oh, Jesus, Mouse. I feel bad for you.
No, it really is a cool video, though. She had a guy write some lyrics, and
Meat Chambers Music.
yeah,
It's our sub, one of our subs, Meat Chamber Music. He made first he did Human, sang it for me, and re-recorded it, but I keep getting struck on it. So then he said, "Well, I'll just make one up out of my own, so on my own, so it's can get copyrighted." So it's Izzy Pop Pop Pop. It's really cool.
yeah.
I can't get it out of my
I never
head.
got notified for that, Izzy.
Huh?
I never got a notification for that.
Well, why not?
I don't know. YouTube's been acting ridiculous lately.
Shit, there was like 3 people that I've been subscribed to for 3 to 4 years. That I'm active in their chat. I'm a mod. I'm a member, and I noticed they were live, and I was like, "Well, damn, they're not in my suggestions on the left." And I was like, "What the hell's going on?" And so I went and I looked, and I was unsubscribed. I'm wondering how many more are like that.
Yeah,
don't know.
It does that great dump every now and then. I don't know why they do that.
I don't know.
That great dump takes a lot out of my videos at the beginning. That screws me bad. But
Oh, did you see my live Friday night, Izzy?
no, I didn't. I don't even know. I was probably sleeping.
You probably were. I interviewed a friend of mine that's into the paranormal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool deal.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good time.
Well,
There's a message for you,
hi,
Izzy.
Kiki. Kiki, do you love me? Good afternoon, Army Vet. I'm Army Vet's intellectual baby mama. He'll tell it. He knows it.
Yeah.
I thought I'd jump up here and I started out smoking like my dad's cigarettes that he would leave around. Like he smoked non-filter Camels, so that didn't go over too well.
Right.
What I started out on.
During the wintertime, he would smoke Salem's because menthol he thought would help him mentholate him. He thought would help him with any colds. So, but when I started, when we could buy cigarettes, when I was young, y'all know the age thing. Well, Hairbag knows. I'm playing. I love you, Hairbag.
I know.
But I used to go to the store and buy them for my dad, and they were like 25 cents a pack. Then, and I was young. Uh-oh.
Oh, pretty
There's
cat.
the mouse.
Oh, my God.
Oh, gorgeous kitty.
Oh, you don't want to see Nugget. Oh, my God. Nugget stays on the back of my head now. He's 40 pounds. My cat is. Well,
Oh,
my
good
Oh,
grief.
yeah.
granddaughter's
That's a good boy.
Maine Coon. He's 40 pounds. He's like a
Yeah.
little panther.
We had a Maine
But
Coon. I love that.
then I started smoking Cools. And I smoked Cools up until Newport 100s came out. I mean, they were out, but I started smoking them, and I've been smoking them ever since. But now they're talking about taking menthol because, and it really makes me mad because they're trying to take it off the market because it makes um that's birthday conversation and
You see,
thank you.
Good morning, Corner
Um,
Cobalt.
Hey,
hey corner,
Hey,
corner
Izzy, did you
Cobalt,
see Army Vet's comment?
my intellectual baby mama. Let's birthday conversation. I love an intellectual
speaking of
woman.
Cobalt, I did make it over to your community page and read that you assigned us the Houston Cougars. So we're all geared up over here. We're all cougared up, ready to follow
Cougar.
our Houston Cougars.
Yeah, I'm. Yeah, well, I've been called that. So, oh,
We're
top
loving it
Hornet
over here.
Dragon.
We're having all kinds of fun with it. And we're not much basketball people over here, but
Yeah.
we've all agreed that we're going to have fun with this one. We're going to follow our Houston Cougars through the Sweet 16 and keep our fingers crossed.
Well, that was
Hey,
funny.
Drew,
I was on
you're
top,
right.
and now I'm next to Izzy.
Drew, what's your cat's name?
that's so. We so he was adopted off the street, and my lady friend found him. And yeah, and
What's his name?
well, so um,
So, you
yeah.
little so and so.
When we when she first got him, she thought he was a girl, so
Aw.
she wanted to name Sophia. And then when she took him to the vet, they're like, the both vets had to like discuss it to figure out what he really was. And he was a boy, so they just call him So Sophia.
Okay, like you little so and so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You shit in my shoes, you little so and so.
Yeah.
Good morning, Sausage Jade.
And I
Hi,
wanted to say
Sasha.
something. While my whole purpose for coming up here is I want to say something to Arctic Timberwolf.
What's up?
Um, Bruce, between you and I, please. Never really
I
had a
never,
problem with you. Um,
I didn't think we had any kind of issues.
well, there was you just made a comment, and I had to block you from making that when you made that comment. And I know one of the mods called me out for doing it, and I
Like,
thought
I don't
maybe
even
you had heard
remember.
it.
That's probably
Okay.
a long time ago, I think. I
Well,
imagine.
it's been a couple months ago, but I just wanted I remember things whether y'all don't, and I just wanted to apologize. I was doing it as a mod, period. Nothing
Oh
against
yeah,
you.
shit. I don't even really recall. To be honest with you, I don't
Yeah, it
recall
was
what happened or anything.
yeah. But I just wanted, just in case I didn't want any hard feelings. I don't have anything against you.
Oh yeah, I don't have any hard feelings or anything.
The same way with Dragon Classy over there. We used to have a ball together.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, Izzy.
We just don't travel in the same circles anymore, Dragon. I think it's what it is. But
No,
that's
we
okay.
don't.
But that's okay. There's nothing wrong between you and I. Just because creators that we support don't like each other, don't mean that we can't, you know, be up here
Uh-huh.
doing this.
Exactly.
Oh,
I
no.
mean,
Thank
Over
you, Harry
here, we
Bag.
get along.
I think the
And see, that's
last
what.
I
Go
think the
ahead.
last time Izzy was live, I stopped and watched her live for about 20 minutes, and I don't remember. You didn't have very many people in chat. I didn't say
Never
nothing,
do.
but yeah,
Nah, never
I
do.
didn't.
Well, I used to,
I just
which
didn't.
is all good.
I just didn't say nothing because I watch it because I don't know who's
Yeah.
gonna come in your room, and I'm like, I ain't dealing with this shit today.
See, that's what I'm going through, and that's not fair to me. But I understand. There's a lot of chat rooms I won't chat in because I know that I pay. Look, I know that you have a certain affinity to certain people, or some of y'all do, but I paid $25.99,
Hmm.
$25.99 to Jimbo just so I could stay on Ernie's block list
No,
What?
Jesus love.
That's funny.
because
Oh,
he said that he said to get off his block list you had to pay $25.99, and I was like, "Oh, what the hell?" So I went over to Jimbo's and paid Jimbo $25.99 so I would stay on Ernie's block list
no. Well, see,
because
like,
I knew giving that money to Jimbo would cut him deeper than you know anything
yeah.
else.
Well, you could. Well, when I was live Friday night, you could have come in there, Izzy.
All
You could
right.
have talked.
Well, I don't. I find too, and this is, I'm not down on myself or anything, but I also find too that if I'm in somebody's chat room, because of people I support, they want, they're like, oh my God, is she in here? Oh my God, oh my God. But I'm an individual. I have my own thoughts, my own ideas,
We
my
all
own
do.
stuff going on.
Yeah,
We
y'all
all
know
do,
Izzy
me.
love.
Pop,
Y'all know me
Sasha
though.
Jade.
I don't fly that way. I don't take sides. I don't get in them
No,
arguments. That it's not my business.
that's right.
Yeah, we know. I'm on panel, Sasha. You're not. Nana, nana, nana.
But 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 you know, I if I see your live, I'll go give it a like, and you know.
Well, I appreciate you. And I try to keep and I try to make it so everybody can chat, just like Mouse does. But if you have a problem with somebody in the chat room, you don't want to speak, I understand that. And I find that a lot, and I do it too. So I can't fault other people for stuff I do. I just try to, like, I was in a chat room last night that I'm normally in. I'm a mod in. It was no problem. But now it's like whenever they know I'm there, the
Mhm.
other people don't speak in there. So it I stopped. What I did is I didn't go in there and just to see how many people showed up. A lot of people showed up. So I started dropping links, and as soon as I did, nobody was talking. I was like, okay, I sure can
uh,
clear a room.
wow.
Yep.
it's
I've been on to
I
clear a room or two.
don't know. I don't. Well, yeah, that's one thing. I will run from a mouse, but no, seriously though, I might as well. I don't know. I guess people are allergic to cats.
There you go.
I'm
I
not
have no other
allergic to cats.
explanation.
Well, I'm allergic to cats, but when I was a
See,
kid, I don't know about anymore. But you know, like I said, Mouse, I give your when you're live, I'll give it a like. I just won't say nothing
yeah,
because
I know
I
you. I
don't
know how
I
you
don't I
feel,
don't feel like being attacked and dealing with stupidity.
and
Right.
I've been through the attacks.
We all have.
Too.
Well,
It's
this is the safe
ridiculous,
place.
man.
I don't put up with the attacks. I don't,
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
don't I don't put up with nothing. I'm dealing with one idiot now that keeps taking my channel name and all this and can't keep
Oh,
my name out of his mouth because I told him about
oh,
himself and well, dude,
but
I,
see, I don't do
dragon,
that. I don't do that. That's one thing. Like my opinion of
dragon,
you is not.
boy,
dragon.
yes.
You you know people don't want to know about themselves. You
But
know
Yeah,
no,
that.
really.
he
Why'd
okay.
you
I,
do
I'll put
that?
I'll put it a little bit like this, just a little bit. I'm not gonna say who it is, but he claims
Hey,
he's a cop and he was a cop and all this, and he's not. And he's going and taking all the women and harassing them, and then taking the men too, and
Now you
doing all
oh
can't
this
be
my
the.
fuck shit.
God. It ain't the same one I'm familiar with, is it?
Probably.
Is it the
uh,
is it the one who read my son's obituary on his live?
Um,
All right,
All right, I'll say
time
it.
out, time
They
out.
call him
Time
Honest
out,
Abe.
time out, time out, time out. To be fair, guys, he is a character. As crazy as that, I mean, like, y'all got to remember this is YouTube, and we're all allowed to be characters to whatever extent.
Yep.
Mhm.
And
Yeah. Did you hear what I? Did you hear what I said, Izzy?
Uh-uh.
They call him Honest Abe.
Oh,
That
I've heard
one.
about him.
but
Yeah,
I've
that
heard about
one,
him.
love. That one.
Well, that right there is, I can't get behind because for one thing, um, Abe Lincoln was the actual martyr. Now, somebody who comes in and does that is just we call it besmirching somebody's name or whatever you call it.
I gotta get another cup of coffee.
Nothing honest about that.
No, dude's a moron. Okay, let's say that.
Well, like I said, everybody needs to take an IQ test, a math test, a history, I need a so, geological, sociological, psychological exam before they even push
Yeah.
the YouTube button, but they don't.
Well, I'll give you guys a laugh of the day. All right. He claims because of the screenshots I have isn't receipts. Yeah, I call bull. Yeah. Okay, boy. If I really wanted, I could put them all on my community tab and tag your ass.
I prefer
Yeah,
we not
but
do
see
that over here, please.
no, but see the thing about that is, Dragon is we have found how well screenshots are manipulated because somebody or did a whole damn conversation supposedly between a friend of mine and a non-friend of mine that where they changed the name to where they were talking about me that made me doubt my friend because of these messages. Then my friend sent me the real messages between them two people, and
Yeah.
none of it was like that. They manipulated that whole thing.
See, I can't
Then,
do that. I don't know how to do that stuff. I can't
well,
do that.
you might not know how to do that, but they can say you do or had it done. That's what I'm saying. So
No.
screenshots, just like Squid said, if it's not done in real time, like on video and watching somebody do it on real time, then it's not a receipt because you can manipulate receipts.
Yeah, well, that I don't know how to do, and I never have, so there's
I
no
don't
way.
either.
Oh shoot. Oh, yeah. Things are just
Well,
oh,
Mouse,
things
I'm
are
going
just.
in Hairbag. I'm going to jump down and Dragon and Drew and Timberwolf. I'm going to jump down. I've got something going on, and I really do appreciate the link and the talk on cigarettes.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
Oh, thank you, Izzy.
You have a good
You're a
I'm
day,
really,
kitty.
Izzy.
You're not supposed to
I'm
be
really upset about
smoking.
that. That they're getting rid of my cigarettes because black men developing lung cancer. Well, come on, don't let them have them. Why you got to torture me over this shit?
Yeah. Both my
Well,
grandmas smoked for years. They
Yeah.
well, my mom's mother don't anymore, but
uh
I'm doing the
Yeah.
same. I
Well.
gotta get some breakfast. I haven't eaten yet.
Uh,
all right.
You all take
all
You
right.
have
care.
Well,
a good one, Drew.
y'all have a great one. Drew, nice meeting y'all. Y'all
Yeah.
have a great day.
see you
Love
later,
you,
Izzy.
Mouse.
you
Have a
too.
good afternoon, Izzy.
Have a good
I'm
one, Izzy.
waving.
Bye.
I don't cam up. That's the big thing with everybody. They're like, "Oh, you don't cam up." No,
Yeah.
exactly, because
I
I have
used
more
to. I
respect
just
for the
don't
people
anymore.
who might see my picture. I don't
Uh
want
huh.
people. Yeah. So I have more respect for that. But I do. It's not like I'm not a real person. Drew, before
Well,
you
yeah,
go, I'm going to
true.
show you something.
What?
That's Drew. I'm going to show you something real quick because I'm not trying to hide or anything like that. This is really me.
I
If
know,
you can see my
and you're very
avatar.
pretty.
Yeah.
That's me.
You're
So
pretty,
I'm not
sweetie.
trying to hide or anything like that.
You look
I
kind of
mean,
like
my
my
hair
mom.
is like my hair is like down past my waist. I've had to cut some more off. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Give
not
me
trying to
about
hide. I
6
just
more years, I'll have you matched, Izzy.
oh, okay. Well, I have to keep cutting mine. So, but no, I'm not hiding from nobody. That's me.
No, no,
I
that's okay.
just, I'm very particular about. I don't know. I just don't like my picture. I'm just,
That's all
Oh,
right.
and
I
that's
like your
part of.
kitty picture, Izzy. It's so
I know
cute.
that. I know. I'm so
No,
adorable.
no.
That's so adorable. All right, y'all. Behave yourself. I know you won't, but do
Okay,
it
you have
anyway.
a good one, Izzy.
Okay,
All
guys.
right. Let's see.
Take
I'm gonna
care.
leave Hairbag in charge of this mess up here. Okay.
Izzy.
You guys are in trouble then.
That's why he's here.
Not.
He's the complaints department. Y'all send all
Oh,
He's
there
the
you
complaints
go.
to
complaint department.
Hairbag.
Hey, Mr.
Airbag.
A, Mr. A takes complaints on my channel. He says he's my official bodyguard. A fickle.
There you
Mm,
go.
Ethical.
yeah.
All right, y'all behave.
All
All
right. See
right.
ya.
Later.
I
Bye.
try. I try. I
Hey,
do. I really
Dragon,
do. Yes.
Bye, Drew.
you're a white circle, hon.
Oh shit. Thank you, love.
I've
Oh,
been
I
trying to get a word
Oh,
in to tell her.
All she got to do is change it. She darted. Oh.
yeah.
Ah.
Change audio avatar.
I actually
There you
booted
go.
myself. Okay. Am I white circle now?
No, you're
No,
Grim
you're
Reaper
good.
now.
All right. Oh shoot. I just try to have some fun with people, you know.
That's
You
me.
gotta make life interesting, otherwise life will be boring as hell.
You ain't kidding.
Right? I like Mouse's picture too. That is so cute.
She's got a lot of good ones.
Oh,
It's
she
easy.
does.
It's easy. It's a mouse.
Yes, you're cute.
You ought to see the one she made up for me. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to you today, Mouse. Mm. Mm.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No.
I keep hearing snow falling off my roof.
That
Love
means
it.
it's melting. It's
Mhm.
melting.
It's only like, hang on, it's like, what is it here? 24.
Jeez.
It's
I think it's
cold.
in the 40s or 50s here today.
You
Yeah, it's
lucky.
almost.
You I live in Wisconsin too, but you live farther from me, but way farther than me. But
I'm up by,
yeah,
I'm a little bit northwest of Stevens Point right now.
yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah. Hmm.
I like it better down by the Four Lakes, so definitely.
Yeah. Well, I like where I live here too, but
Hey, Mark. How are you? Good morning or good afternoon.
yeah, it's 11:52 here.
It's almost 1 o'clock here.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
But I gave everybody, a little break this morning. There was so much going on last night, and I knew it. That I knew if I got up
Mhm.
at 8 o'clock this morning, none of us would be feeling like it.
Yep.
So,
Right, Mouse?
It was a good show though last night.
I watched
It
it. I
really
was
was.
I missed it.
shocking.
Well, we had a birthday party for Big Dog Mom over here last
I
night.
feel bad I missed
Oh, I
it,
missed
but
that.
It was a blast.
Is Big Dog Ma's birthday yesterday?
Yep.
Yeah.
I missed it. I feel bad, but By the time I got notified, it was way too late and over.
Yeah, it was later than I'm usually on, but we, like I said, we had fun.
Oh yeah.
We had Gigi was here with us, Gutters Pub, Big Dog Ma, Cassie, Hairbag was there, Army Vet came in. And then Betty did a love raid, so that was fun.
I sang her happy birthday in the what would you call it, Mouse?
In Eeyore.
No, I didn't. I did it in Marilyn Monroe.
Oh yeah, with Marvin Monroe. Marvin Monroe.
Yeah, Marvin. That's right. I forgot about that. That was fun.
Yeah. We had a good time though.
Oh, I bet it was. And I missed it.
Well, you go back and rewatch it. It's still on my
Oh, I
channel.
will. I can watch the replay. It ain't that.
We all
Hey,
had to
Mouse,
watch the replay. Yeah.
Mark Harris doesn't have a wrench.
Oh, he doesn't?
No.
Well.
By the way, hi, Mark. And Sasha, I don't know if you heard me, but I did say hi.
I thought I gave Mark one last night. There you go.
AV, your computer is filing divorce papers on you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He said I'm in and out working and cheating on the computer, and my kind of bent my brain. I'm like, what? Mark got it.
Mm-hmm.
That was funny. That was good.
That's hilarious. Having an affair with your computer, and now it's in the middle of getting a divorce. Okay.
I want to know what the grounds for child support are going to be.
I don't know.
Who gets custody of the files?
Yeah, who gets custody of the file? Oh shit.
You have to pay file support, not like
Filed support, yeah.
Probably has outrageous application fees.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, guys, we've about exhausted for 3 hours out of it, so I guess I'm gonna wrap it up.
All right, Mouse.
Break
Thanks
for
for
lunch.
having me again.
Always, I'm always
RJ,
glad when you're here.
nice to meet you, love.
Yeah, nice.
It's
Read Mark's
Dragon Castle.
statement.
Huh?
They have
Read.
laptops together.
You got a few minutes to talk backstage, right, Mouse?
Call me on the telephone so I can get up
Okay.
out of this chair.
Yeah, she don't want any of us to hear you.
All right, I'm gonna drop off.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
All
Have
right,
a nice
guys.
afternoon, Mouse and Hairbag and Dragon
All right,
Classy.
you have a good one, Artie.
You
It's
too.
always good to
Yeah.
see you, Hairbag. Always.
Thank
It's
you,
good to see
everybody,
you
for
too, Diamond Classy.
thank you, everybody, for
Yes.
joining us on panel today. Thank you, everybody that joined us in chat. It's been a good coffee morning. I hope everybody enjoyed. If there's a replay crew, thumbs up to you. If you replay in it, leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
All right, loves. All right. Bye.
Bye.